The following is a presentation of Spring Hill Sports Live. It's time for Spring Hill High School Athletics. On your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Also by It's time for the Broncos, right here on your home for Spring Hill High School Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live. Hey, good Friday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the weekend and welcome to another night of high school basketball here on Spring Hill Sports Live. BJ Harris along with you as we settle in for a boys and girls basketball doubleheader tonight in the Frontier League as the Broncos make the trip over here to Baldwin to take on the Bulldogs. A couple of teams maybe heading a little bit different directions right now. Spring Hill and Baldwin. Both Baldwin teams picked up big wins on Tuesday against Lewisburg, while both Spring Hill teams are trying to bounce back from back-to-back losses for the first time this year. First up, we've got the ladies. The Lady Broncos coming at 1-2 on the year. They're coming off a 40-31 loss at Shawnee Mission South earlier this week, led in the loss by Kaylee Oakes, who had 12 points on 5 of 12 shooting. Addison Bond had 6. Jenna Weber and Kate Milroy each added 5. Not great shooting from the field. They're going to have a better percentage tonight if they're going to get into this ball game against an upstart Baldwin squad. They just shot 8 of 36 from the field for 22%. You like that to be closer to 50% if possible, and we'll see if they can get back on the winning ways here tonight against the Baldwin team, as I mentioned, 2-2 on the year, 1-1 of the Frontier League, but they're coming off a 35-34 win over Lewisburg on Tuesday. Of the teams I've seen so far in the Frontier League, I'd say the Lewisburg girls are probably the most consistent and athletic across the board, top to bottom. However, Baldwin was able to match their athleticism and keep pace with them the entire ball game. Baldwin trailed most of that contest, but then snake bit him at the very end. Kept climbing, got back into it, hit a free throw with about a second left, and kind of snuck out of there with an unlikely win over Lewisburg. So how does Baldwin feel about themselves in here? And how do the Lady Broncos, after dropping 2 in a row, feel coming into this contest as well, as they're looking to pick up a win here in the Frontier League against this Baldwin team? We do have a boys game coming up in just a little bit. We'll recap and preview that game as well. And get your starting lineups and opening tip-off here from Baldwin as we are in the midst of the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show, locally owned and operated for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs is Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. And, of course, as you can see there at the bottom right of your screen, Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, specializing in creating beautiful, healthy smiles. I've got one of those beautiful, healthy smiles coming into my house right now. Brace is coming off in a few months. Claire Strode and her staff at Strode Orthodontics is experienced, highly trained, and fully licensed orthodontic specialists with decades of combined experience in the orthodontic field. With locations in Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park, it's convenient to get in. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. We'll talk more about this girls' game, preview the boys' game, get you ready for tip-off here from Baldwin. It's the Bulldogs and the Broncos tonight on Spring Hill Sports Live. Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
First Option Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Looking at the Baldwin Bulldogs as they warm up here inside Baldwin High School. We're in the midst of the Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning pregame show. The boys game coming up a little bit later on. Broncos 0-2 on the year. They're coming off a 56-52 loss to Metro Academy on Tuesday night. Cameron Crotchett led the way with 15 points. Luke Bedcat had 13 on 6 of 13 shooting, including 8 rebounds for Luke. Baldwin, likewise, they took care of Lewisburg pretty good on Tuesday. 57-41 winners over Lewisburg, led by Cole Mahaffey with 25 points, 17 in the first half. Also for them, only one other player in double figures. That was Caleb Carr. So those will be the two guys. Mahaffey and Carr will be the ones you'll watch here tonight. And how they go is how Baldwin goes. For the Broncos, we will see who steps up for them tonight. Crotchett did it the other night. This is not the last game of the year. A lot of other teams are done tonight. Spring Hill will be back in action on Tuesday. We'll have that game for you as the Broncos continue on here in the 2021 year for one more game before they hang it up and get ready for the break, and then they will get going in earnest in 2022. We continue things as we talk about our area matchups brought to you by Apex Massage Therapy. Massage isn't just a luxury, it's a way to a happier, healthier life. Kylie at Apex Massage Therapy knows your aches and pains may be the same as others, but treatment plan doesn't have to be. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-575-1079. Apex Massage Therapy, 913-575-1079. Across our network here tonight, we should have Paola on the air, but they're having some technical issues down there at Ottawa, but that is one of the games going on here on a Friday. Obviously, we've got this ball game. Tonganoxie is just up the road there at Eudora for a Frontier League matchup as well. I mentioned next week on Tuesday, the Broncos will wrap things up as they take on Lansing. Apparently that game's that's Tonganoxie. They're at Lansing. Tongie's at Lansing next Thursday. I apologize. Spring Hill is not. Let's look at this again. Spring Hill is home with Leavenworth. Well, sister cities right there, but Spring Hill will host Leavenworth next Tuesday. Our pregame comes around 5:40. Tip-off at 6 o'clock. Keys to the game brought to you by Spring Hill Chiropractic and Acupuncture. The key to a quality of life is making Spring Hill Chiropractic part of your healthcare and wellness plan. Dr. Daniel Hardy strives to make it easy and affordable as possible to get the care you need for the whole family. Learn more at springhillchiropractor.com or call 913-592 35-41. I think he's the game I just mentioned him a moment ago for Spring Hill. Got to have an answer for, on the girls' side of things, their athleticism. I mean, I think this Baldwin team, if you could keep up with Lewisburg, albeit Spring Hill has plenty of athletes on the floor as well, so this might be kind of a run-and-gun type game. Can you keep everybody in? How's your rotation? Everybody healthy? Do you have fresh legs in the fourth quarter? I think those are some things that will be a factor. And then you got to hit your shots. For Spring Hill, shooting just 8 of 36 the other night against Shawnee Mission South. That might have been the competition a little bit, but you also want to make that ball go through the hole. And if it can shoot just maybe 10% better, you'll have a better chance here tonight against Baldwin in this matchup here. But you want to be playing better as you go into Christmas break. It's certainly an opportunity to learn some about your team as you go into the holiday break, and you have an opportunity to watch film. So you want to put your best foot forward here against this Baldwin team tonight. We'll take another quick break. We come back. Starting lineups, opening tip-off right around the corner here on the Comfort Designs pregame show on Spring Hill Sports.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement, living in retirement, financial strategy, saving for education, and your small business. To learn more, visit Kim Thompson Prudential Financial at the corner of Victory and Webster in Spring Hill, or call 913-592-5573.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Your locally owned hometown Allstate agent is Libby Clark, now at her new location in downtown Spring Hill. Libby and her staff are passionate about the people they serve, helping them protect what matters most. With 24-hour customer service and options for online and in-person appointments, the Libby Clark Agency is the small-town agent you've grown to love, with the experience and products you'd expect from an industry-recognized premier agency. Visit them at their new location in downtown Spring Hill, just 1 block off Main on Hale, or call 913-686-6205. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Back out here, Baldwin High School. BJ Harris along with you as we'll get your starting lineups in just a little bit. Opening tip-off brought to you by Seats Incorporated. Kick off your career with Seats Incorporated in Spring Hill. Seats is a leader in the manufacture of quality seating and accessories for vehicles. With competitive wages and benefits, to see all their openings or to apply online, go to seatsinc.com. And an early bucket by Reichard. Now a quick steal by Neufeld. She'll go backside. Nice defense there in transition, a quick transition, albeit. Milroy trying to shake off the pressure, too. How do the Broncos handle some of that pressure that'll be applied by Baldwin? That'll be one of the keys in this one. Callan will have it just left of the wing, getting the start here. See your starters out there. Harris, dish off inside for Oaks. Oaks kind of scooping one up, trying to get some contact. Boy, that had a better chance than I thought it would. So Oaks, Weber, Harris, Milroy, and Callan getting the start. Your starting lineup's brought to you by America's Heartland Collection. From antiques to light plants, you never know what you're going to find. To add to your own personal collection, let them spark the curiosity at America's Heartland Collection, Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5 at 305 South Webster, right there in Spring Hill. And a three. Knocked in by Kaylee Oaks, man. She, one of those catalysts on this team. And an early lead for Spring Hill, 3-2. I'm anticipating a pretty good night of basketball, I'll be honest with you. I think both these teams haven't seen. I had the opportunity to call Baldwin and Lewisburg on Tuesday night, so saw these guys in action. And having seen both these teams, I think both boys and girls games should be fairly competitive. Could be my hope. Possession here for Baldwin. So they move from right to left. Neufeld with it just right of the circle. Working against Weber. Shot up, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Spring Hill, and here they go. Good look down inside. Good handle by Harris. Kick back around Oaks. Here's Callan just inside three-point range. Backboard no good. Milroy, one of the leading rebounders on this team, finding that ball as she does all the time. Oaks right back at it. And Kaylee Oaks starting to feel good. She's got all five. Right now as the Broncos lead. Top of the key, Reicherts. Over left side for Frost. She led them in scoring with 11 on Tuesday, did Frost. And there's a foul going to be called on Kaylee Oaks. She'll pick up her first, team foul number 1. That'll be a matchup to watch. Her down inside working against Reichert. It's not the matchup they have right now, as they also have in there in the paint Isabel Harvey. Out goes Callan. And in comes Molly Murray for Spring Hill. Coach Freegon's changed things up just a little bit, starting lineup and rotation. Entry pass down inside for Neufeld. A foul going to be called quickly. It was a real fast foul. Weber going to pick it up. As Jenna will be called for her first personal foul, team foul number 2. Team foul number 3, rather, on Spring Hill. And get it in. Good inbound play, Neufeld. She'll kick back out. Clear it over to Reichert. Driving on Harris. Good defense by Harris. Step around Neufeld. Good closeout by Weber. Step through. On the take by Riley Smith. Now back they go. Smith with it. She'll drive on Milroy. Good luck. Kick back out Reichert. She wants a three. It's way too long. Shot pulled out of there and a rebound. Another opportunity for Smith. She's hassled from behind. She'll force one up. No good. Rebound pulled out of there by Harris. Here come the Broncos from left to right. Weber trying to explode. She'll get close, but have to back up and retrack it. Murray over to Milroy. Milroy in the paint. Now she'll clear it out Weber. Back over baseline. Oh, she is wide open. Got to take that. Instead, she'll just take it from deep. And Molly Murray knocks in the bucket. Well, the shooting is much better already here in the early going of this one. Another stop and score, and I bet you we get a timeout from Baldwin to try to recalibrate. On the right field, right side is Neufeld. She'll skip it now. Here's Smith. Smith had a pretty good night there tonight as well against Lewisburg, including the game-winning free throw in the waning seconds of the game. Here's Neufeld, directing traffic, looking for a screen from Reichert. She'll use it and take it, and she'll be fouled. Boy, she knew what she was doing all the way along right there. And it'll send Carly Neufeld to the free throw line to shoot 2. And a chance to stop what is now a 7-0 run by Spring Hill. After an early deficit of 2-0, they're on a 7-0 tear with Neufeld a chance to stop that run. It will continue for now. Neufeld found herself to the free throw line a lot the other night as well. She was 6 of 10 from the charity stripe. And their most consistent free throw shooter. Missed them both, though, so the 7-0 run will continue. It's knocked it out of bounds. It'll go to Spring Hill. Into the ball game, the freshman for Spring Hill, Sydney Busher. who's really stepped up. Some pressure will be applied here in the backcourt by Baldwin. Busher will get it. She'll need to give it right back up to Harris. Milroy. Long pass. Good look up in front. Weber's got to finish. She will off the glass. No good. And last touched out of bounds off of Baldwin. Will stay with the Broncos with 4:20 to play here in the first quarter. Nothing open on the inbound. They will get it to Busher. She's deep, but doubled. Now she'll just keep working. Hold it long enough. Rebound pulled out of there by Reichert. Here they come up the near side. Long pass in transition. And Harvey shot no good. It'll continue. Broncos with a chance to add to their lead. Long pass up in front. Murray on the right wing. Here's Weber, point blank, top of the key. Foul on a shot. Fouled on the closeout. This crew, I was at a game last night, man. You could basically do about anything there for a little while, and they wouldn't call it. And this crew's already called this game a lot tighter than I saw last night. I even had the thought that we were all trying to get out of there and go watch the rest of the Chiefs game, so keep the fouls to a minimum. Well, we don't have that carrot hanging out there now. It was on the floor after the miss. It was called on Riley Smith, her first, team foul number 1. Broncos will have it. Good look and a good layup. No good, though, on Murray. Boy, that was a nice. That'll be there again. Next time you got to make them pay for it. Get it across will be Frost. She'll give up to Neufeld. 3:46 to go first quarter. Broncos in front. Trail briefly. Haven't had the lead since on a 7-0 run that continues. Reichert. Moving screen. Oh, timeout, rather. Coach Martin wants a timeout to 30. We'll take it. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Here we go out of the timeout, inbound for Baldwin. They'll throw it in deep and be tracked down by Harvey. Give away to Neufeld. She'll go left. Dump off for Harvey, left wing. Guarded closely by Freon, who just checked in. Elena into the lineup for the Broncos. On the deck, loose ball, Milroy with the steal. She'll get up and go with it. Pass up in front, Dawson, who's just checked in, to Busher. Back outside Freegon. She walked with it. Out of the ball game is going to go Harvey for Baldwin. Into the game will come Carly Toots. Here's Frost. Back outside Neufeld. Under 3 to play. Baldwin has not scored since, I think, the first possession of the game. And now they will go to the free throw line, Will Neufeld. No, they're going to say it's on the floor. Foul was called on Milroy, her first. Team foul number 5 on Spring Hill already, though. Frost to get it, Smith, rather, to get it inbound for Baldwin. Good inbound pass, just not handled cleanly by Toot. It would have been an easy layup. Blocked by Freegon. Here comes Milroy up the far side. Freegon for 3 on the way. No good. There's Busher there, and a foul. Who's it going to be? It's going to be on Busher. Ooh, that was a kind of equal opportunity. She'll pick up her first. Already 6 fouls on Spring Hill. 2:39 to go in the first quarter, so we'll see some free throw shooting likely. Right side. Kickball. Weber out of bounds. It goes. On the right side, controlled here on the inbound. Reichert faces up top against Busher. Senior versus freshman there. Here's Smith. She's trying to shake Milroy. Outside Neufeld. Good closeout by Weber. Her length is causing Neufeld. Normally she'd pull the trigger on that, I think. Outside Smith will. No good. And she'll get a long rebound. Track down. She'll keep attacking. Outside Neufeld again. Closed out by Weber. Around the horn. Here's Toot for three on the way. Good. Well, you give them enough chances. She'll break that 7-0 run. And a foul can be called on Baldwin against Toot. Her first, team foul number 2. Harris going to check back in for Busher. We've seen Kaylee Oakes since she might have picked up foul. Into the game for Spring Hill, Addison Bond. Here's Dawson. Needs help. Throwing it right to the hand of Neufeld. Reading that one out. Foul. Cheap one by Dawson. How often does that happen when you turn it over and kind of feel like you want to try to get it back real quick instead of fouling 1-1 already? It's tough in the first quarter of games that you got to figure out what you're dealing with. Again, here in the Frontier League, I've seen some games that kind of knock down dragouts, and you got to play accordingly as long as it's consistent throughout the night. But, boy, you'd like it to kind of know what you're walking into. If it's going to be called closely, you know that. And I guess you kind of build a book on each crew, and coaches should know, hey, these guys are going to be a little closer. These guys are called a little closer. You got to play accordingly. But Neufeld at the free throw line missed her first two, just made her last two and tied this game up at 7. Well, in the time Baldwin was kind of in a drought, so was Spring Hill. And unable to take advantage of some early momentum, and now minute 32 to play in the first quarter. We're all knotted up at 7. Need a bucket. Here's Bond. Their layup with the right hand, Weber, and the foul. She'll be at the free throw line to try to complete the 3-point play. Something magically pop on the screen. Don't forget about that. You see a cool play like you just saw a moment ago. Text SHHS to 816-406-0051, and you'll have that and one opportunity right there that Jenna Weber just had. Text straight to your phone. Free service from our partnership with Easy Ruck. There's a stop defensively. Harris with it. Now Milroy, chance for the Broncos to add to their lead. Runner by Milroy, no good. And pulled out of there by Toot for Baldwin. Here they come. She'll bring it up the floor. Upside for Frost. Move it through Neufeld to Toot. Knock down a 3 to break a 7-0 run. Neufeld baseline. Help from Harris. She'll step back. They kind of leave her. That one's no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Weber. Outlet to Milroy, and she's pretty much got one speed. Go fast. There it is. Outside, run it, and that was a walk on Bond. The life of a basketball broadcaster here in mid-December. I've got a Dr. Pepper, I've got a half-eaten hot dog, and I don't tell my wife, but I've got a Snickers sitting here too. So this is the world in which we're in. It's a good place to be. No place I'd rather be on a Friday night. I'm right here courtside with 26 seconds to play in the first quarter. Broncos up by 3. Baldwin going to work for the final shot here with Neufeld holding. Whether or not he waited until about 11 to run that play. Under 10 now. Toot. Little unsure of the plan, a couple of players. You got to have everybody on board to run your last second play, and I don't know if that's exactly what Coach Martin had drawn up. But at the end of one, the Broncos in front by 3. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Spring Hill High School Basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land, with immediate openings for production technician, starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill, or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Here we go, second quarter action from Baldwin. The Spring Hill Broncos on the road here. Frontier League action with the ball as we come out of the first quarter break. Up by 3. Broncos trailed momentarily by 2. They've had the lead since then. It did get tied once at 7. Here's Weber controlling out. Harris. Cole Callan back into the ball game for Spring Hill. Nearly stolen away. Long possession here by their standards. Milroy working against Neufeld. A couple athletes there. Top of the key, Harris. Nearly errant. Kate, she'll pop one quickly. Shot no good. And there for to get a rebound. Jump ball in favor of Baldwin. And it'll go back to the Bulldogs, rather. 7:19 to go first half. Off left side. Starting 5 on the floor for Baldwin. Same for Spring Hill with the exception of Kaylee Oakes, who's out of the ball game. There's a walk by Frost. Minute 2 into the second quarter. Low-scoring affair so far here in Baldwin. Both teams' defense is pretty aggressive. Man-to-man for the Bulldogs. Here's Callan. Backside, that's what you got to have. Bond can't hold. Here's Weber, though. She'll step through. Lots of contact and a foul. And that will send Weber to the free throw line to shoot 2. Weber's averaging on the season 6.5 points a game from the free throw line. %, so their best free throw shooter early on in this year. Obviously, those percentages can fluctuate pretty dramatically. She's already made one opportunity, and now she's 2 for 2 on the night. Make it 3 for 3. 12-7 your score. Broncos up by 5. They've led by, that's their largest lead actually. I said they led by as many as 3 up to that point. Reichert, what a take. Shot no good though. Rebound pulled out of there by Weber. She's going to lead the charge. Up in front for Callan, running the floor. Posting up downstairs was Harris. Good dish. Murray last second kicked out of bounds. Nope, it was just out of bounds. Off of Harvey. Out goes Frost, in comes Smith. Milroy inbound. Good inbound play. Lots of contact. Harris gets drilled by Harvey, who just checked in. Team fouls evening up just a little bit. So that's the 5th team foul on Baldwin now. And it sends Harris to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's no good. 6:14 to go first half. 12-7. Largest lead of the ball game right now is 5. It'll stay that way. But knocked out of bounds. That was last touch by Baldwin. Missed an opportunity there, did the Broncos. Smith off right side for Neufeld. Move it around through Toot. Now left side. Smith, another good closeout. Harris and Cowan there. Neufeld, Milroy on her. On the right corner. Nearly stolen away. Milroy right there in that passing lane. Toot will have it on the right wing. She'll look to penetrate. Nothing to do. And back around they'll go. Here's Neufeld working against Cowan. What in the world? Oh, a 3-second violation. Boy, I thought that was going to be a hand check foul out high. That might have been too much for me to handle. Instead, it's going to be a 3-second violation against Baldwin. And another turnover by the Bulldogs. Spring Hill got to take advantage of it. 5:46 to play first half. Murray facing. Backside Cowan. Oh, that one hit Riker, and she's going the other way with it in a hurry. Bounce pass to Smith. She'll have to track it down. Thought about it. Now Riker back outside Smith. This will be a more open look. Good. Rolls it in. It's a 3. They're not afraid to pull the trigger on some threes. Here's Callan pumping. Just inside three-point range for Murray. It's up and good. Molly Murray's got 4 points. Broncos back in front by 4. 5:04 to play in the first half. Smith working against Murray. Off left side. Now Neufeld. Callan's on her. Neufeld, if you're slow to close out on her, she'll make you pay. That's exactly what happened. I think Coral Callan's going to learn her lesson there the hard way, and just like that, it's back to a 1-point ball game. She's wanted to shoot that shot a few times tonight. Callan thinking about answering. She'll do a little runner in the lane, a little short, and out of bounds. It'll go back to Baldwin. You've seen Neufeld want to pull the trigger. Milroy had her close out a couple of times. Weber was in her face. Kaylee Oak's going to check back into the ball game. So does Elena Freegon and Busher. Out goes Harris, Callan. And Weber for Spring Hill. 4:20 to play, first half. 1-point contest. To the right corner. Frost. Bounce pass. Stolen away by Milroy. Milroy. Off left side, Murray. Good pass down inside Busher. Got to keep going. Instead, 3 for Murray. No good. Busher's there for the rebound. Got to go right back up, kid. She will keep fighting. She'll fight for it. No good. And rebound pulled out of there by Riker. Long pass up in front. Smith blows past the defense. Layup with the right hand. Good. And the foul. Pretty good take. Pretty good sequence all the way around for Baldwin. Foul was called on Busher in transition, her second. And Riley Smith has 5. She misses the free throw, however. And so Baldwin grabs back the lead. And nearly a stop. Milroy, though, quick with it. Shot no good. Ball knocked around. Still loose. Still to be determined. Busher comes out of there with it. Jump ball. Can't call timeout if you don't have possession. And they must have grabbed it at the very last minute. I'm not sure if Neufeld really that jump ball was real close. 30-second timeout. We'll take it. We're back at 30. You're watching Bronco basketball.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com. (15-14) Bulldogs back in front.
Spring Hill needs a stop here. Long pass, Reichert. Milroy's there in the passing lane again. Reichert comes down with it. Neufeld, who just knocked down a triple. Little runner on the baseline, good. Carly Neufeld. And now the largest lead for Baldwin is 3. Freegon. Travel. Another turnover by Spring Hill. On the left side, now left wing for Harvey. She'll bring it around top of the key, working against Freegon. Outside for Neufeld. Got Weber back on her. Outside, Smith, quick 3 on the way, no good. Loose ball, to be determined. Neufeld just rips it out of there. Just wanted it a little bit more. They're just going to let him keep going. Now it's another bucket, and then it's going to be last touch by Spring Hill. Nope. Last touch by Baldwin. Oaks is going to have to come out. Some of her least amount of minutes. Not sure what's up with that. Could be protecting fouls here late in the half. Busher, get it inbound. She needs some help. They'll give it to Weber. Coach says get it up the floor. Up in front for Milroy. Good handles. There, now loose ball. Up and around Bond. She can't get it to go. Milroy comes crashing the boards. And they're going to give it to Baldwin. Out comes Bailey Smith. Briefly, she was in. Riley Smith comes right back in for her. 2:16 to play in the first half. 17-14. Broncos down by 3. Neufeld holding out high. She'll give way to Harvey, working against Bond. Couple of freshmen on the floor right now for Spring Hill. Reichert, stolen away, helped out Milroy again. Weber gets the steal, though, and she's going to go. Take it all the way to the rim. She will. Push it up with the right hand, good. Weber with the steal and the finish. She's also got 7 points in the ball game. 17-16. Still Baldwin. There's a steal, another turnover. Long pass. Weber again, backside. Dawson's got to track it down. Nowhere to go with it. She'll kick it. Weber for 3. Get in there. No. Can't go. Loose ball. Busher. She'll step back, clear some space. Up and in. Then the Broncos are back in front by 1. There's a timeout by Baldwin. What a flurry by Spring Hill when the chips were kind of down for a moment. They had their largest deficit early on in this game and went on a tear for about 30 seconds, maybe 45. And now a full timeout taken by Baldwin. We'll take a 30. You're watching Spring Hill High School basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontic.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
89 seconds to play first half. Broncos back in front by 1. We've had a couple of lead changes. We've had a tie ball game. Broncos back in front. Baldwin led early on. We'll recap this first half coming up in just a moment on the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Baldwin with the basketball as we come out of the timeout. Good play drawn up there and finished it with Harvey. And her first field goal of the ball game gives Baldwin back the lead with 1:09. Milroy. Oh, that would have been sweet. It's a good idea. Just a little high. Out of the reach of Bond. Callan comes back in. Bond will check out. Right side for Frost. Working against Neufeld now is Weber. They'll move back. She'll try to make some space and then try to scoop it. Good rebound by Busher. A foul going to be called on Neufeld. That should send Busher to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1 at will. Good rebound by Sydney and a Oh, that's just the 6th foul. I thought that was 7. Boy, that whoever's down there, they are quick on that trigger. I've been so used over the years, you get a chance to look at the scoreboard before they put up that team foul, but these guys are fast. Out goes Busher, out goes Dawson. Back in comes Murray, along with Lorelei Harris. Weber up the floor. Over to Murray. She's got a 3 in this ball game. Callan thought about it, stepping around. She'll kick back. Weber again. Frost is on her. That's a match that I think the Broncos would like and take. Outside for Murray. Here's Weber. Get to go. Callan again. She'll step into a 3 on the way. No good. Weber's there for the rebound. She'll clear some space out and come back, step into one, and a timeout taken by Coach Freegon. He wants to draw something up here with 16.7 to play. We will keep it right here. Once again, don't forget, back in action on Tuesday, actually, as we welcome in the Pioneers of Leavenworth. We'll have that game for you. Pre-game coverage around 5:40. Tip-off scheduled for 6 o'clock. That'll wrap things up for our coverage in 2021. Take a little break with everybody else and then come back in earnest in 2022. Broncos actually will be off until just January 4th as we head to Paola to get things started right off the bat. And then they have some time. We have some time off of the broadcast. There's a couple single games we aren't going to do, just so you know, just like we had the other night with Metro Academy, both teams splitting up and going different places, and we're just going to be able to do doubleheaders for the most part. We will have a couple single games whenever the Broncos host Lewisburg a little bit later on in the year, but primarily doubleheaders on here, which is most of the broadcast. So we're back at it here, final 13 seconds. Broncos, let's see what they drew up. Weber should just go ahead and run it. Why not? All the way in. That gave them a little bit too much time, and a foul going to be called on Milroy, so now they'll get some untimed free throws with Neufeld, who just made 2 in a row a moment ago. In that first quarter, Milroy will pick up her second personal foul. It's team foul number 9 on the Broncos. It was a good effort. If you get the jump ball there, you get the ball back with 5.4, so I don't fault Milroy for trying to get that. Got 1 and 1. Just 9 fouls, just a second on Milroy. Front side of it for Neufeld, no good. Rebound, they'll have time. Murray, 4 seconds. Long pass up to Milroy. 1 second. Milroy, a little runner at the buzzer, no good. Boy, it was as good a chance as you could think of. And it's a 1-point game as we go to the half. Plenty to talk about here on the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show as the Broncos trail by a point as we kick off the halftime break. We're back in 2 minutes. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
The industry's most advanced equipment and training, state-of-the-art diagnostic tools, and the small-town friendly service you expect. That's J&T Auto Service in Spring Hill. Eliminate the veil of uncertainty with J&T Auto's digital diagnostic process. This unique service ensures transparency, clear communication, and documentation, allowing for a quick and complete repair. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, a new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with cattle haul-in and boarding and grooming. With 24-hour emergency services and 3 other locations in Lewisburg, Drexel, and Martin City, and a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Back at here at halftime of this girls contest on the Michael Graham Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. BJ Harris along with you as the ladies do trail Baldwin by 1. Here's how we got to where we are. We'll take a look at it on our Eye on the Game, brought to you by our friends at Weitzel Optometry Vision Source. Had my girls in there just getting their eyes checked this week, as a matter of fact. Keep an eye on your kids' screen time all the way around. If they're experiencing eye strain or headaches, it might be a good time for an exam. Make an appointment with Weitzel Optometry Vision Source by calling 913-592-2020 and be sure to ask about the 2020 rule. Well, we got here with Baldwin having an early 2-0 lead. They would score the first 2 points, and then they wouldn't score for quite some time, in fact. They wouldn't do much for a while. Broncos would go on a 7-0 run from that point and actually grow their lead up to 5 points. They would lead by 5 twice. They led 7-2, and then Baldwin would close out with a little bit of a run of their own, and eventually the Broncos would lead at the end of one quarter 10-7. They would grow their lead back to 5, 12-7, but then Baldwin started making some shots, and from that point, when Spring Hill led 12-7, they were outscored 11-6, and that was the final few minutes of the first half. And so far in this game, we've had 4 lead changes and 2 ties. And right now at the break, Baldwin does have a 1-point advantage. I kind of anticipated pretty good competition tonight, and so far these teams have lived up to that expectation of mine. Scoring totals for this first half, pretty even across the board. Almost identical score sheets, to be honest with you. First up for Baldwin, leading them, Carly Neufeld with 7 points, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 points from Riley Smith, 3 points from Carly 2 points from Melissa Riker, and 2 points from Isabel Harvey, total 19. For the Broncos, 7 points from Jenna Weber, including 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And then 5 points from Kaylee Oakes in very limited time, 4 points from Molly Murray, and 2 points from Sydney Busher. For Spring Hill as they trail by 1 point here on the Michael Grand Halftime Show. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that matter the most to you will help him customize the plan that's right for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill, right there in downtown, or call 913-592-2336. Appreciate Michael and all our sponsor supports here on Spring Hill Sports Live. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back, preview that boys game, get you ready for second half action on the girls when we return on the Michael Grand Agency Halftime Show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Weitzel Optometry Vision Source has been the leader in optometry services and vision care in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Weitzel Optometry offers comprehensive eye care, as well as the latest, most popular lenses and frames for Spring Hill and the surrounding communities. Experience modern eye care with advanced diagnostic technology and vision correction products. And with the experience of Doctors Weitzel and Bloodgood, you're sure to see the results you're looking for. To schedule your appointment, call Weitzel Optometry Vision Source at 913-592-2020. Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com. Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Spring Hill and USD 230. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Spring Hill, call 913-592-5552 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Get a look in here at the Bronco ladies as they warm back up. Getting ready for the second half of this one as they trail by 1 point at the break. A game where they led for a good portion of that first half but have the deficit right now. We do have a boys game coming up in just a little bit as the Broncos are 0-2 on the year. Coming off a tough one, 56-52 loss against Metro Academy on Tuesday night. Cameron Crotchett led the way with 15 points on 6 of 13 from the field. He was also 1 of 2 from three-point range. Luke Metcalf had 13 on 6 of 13 shooting and 8 rebounds in that one. Reese Clowder had 12. Daniel Mitchell had 9. Bulldogs are coming off a pretty good lopsided victory over Lewisburg on Tuesday. 57-41 winners, led by Cole Mahaffey with 25 points, 17 of those in the second half. So Mahaffey will be a handful for the Broncos. We'll see if they can tend to him and when we have more action. Thanks for joining us for the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Bronco women doing what they need to keep pace a little bit. They had some opportunities. This could be certainly a different ball game. A few more shots go down, but you probably say the same thing for Baldwin. And right now, it is all knotted up. Don't forget to take advantage in the second half. You see a cool play you want to see again. Our program through Easy Relic. Just text SHHS to 816-406-0051. You see a big-time play all night long. Unlimited. You can text them many times you want. Get that play sent to your phone. Share it with your friends and family. Special partnership with Easy Relic. Broncos will have the basketball as we start this second half here in Baldwin. Student section over there in Baldwin trying to be as cool as we are over here in the broadcast booth. Someday, kids, someday. A lot of contact. Oak's going to get hit. Foul's going to be called against Harvey. She'll pick up her. Here's Weber for 3, no good. Knocked around, gathered up by Neufeld. Neufeld led them in scoring with 7 in the first half. Long pass up front to Smith. She'll pull the trigger on a deep 3, well off the mark and out of bounds. And back to the Broncos it goes. going to bring it across the timeline for Spring Hill. Not sure if Kate leaves the floor. I think she's pretty much out there from start to finish. Callan with some help. Good dish. Weber spinning in the paint. Off the glass and good. What a nice finish by Weber. Really starting to feel good. She's got 9 points, and the Broncos are back in front. Here's a three by Frost. Used it all. Rebound pulled out of there by Milroy. And here they go. Up the floor, Milroy. Kick. Callan just inside three-point range. It's good. Coral Callan's first bucket's a good one. The Broncos off to a 4-0 run to begin this second half. Frost with the left side, 22-19. Here right side back, they go to Marin Frost, working against Callan. Good defense, good entry pass, though, not used by Harvey. Neufeld, Riker to the elbow. She'll drive. Blocked! No, they call foul. Probably just a slapping action of Weber coming across there that she gets called for the foul. It's going to be Weber's second personal foul, team foul number 1 of the second half. Broncos did get a little bit of foul trouble in that first half. No, nobody in particular in foul trouble. They did pick up 9 team fouls and try to avoid that here as Weber. Reichert, rather at the free throw line, knocks down the first one. They've done a good job on her so far to keep her quiet. She makes the first, miss the second. It'll stay in favor of Spring Hill. Oaks, Callan again, another three on the way. Good! Man, Coral Callan coming out like gangbusters. She's got 5 in a timeout taken by Coach Martin. Back to the largest lead of the ball game for Spring Hill. Neither team is led by more than 5. It's a 30. Broncos in full control right now. We will take it. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports.
Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land with immediate openings for production technician starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com.
(25-20), matching the largest lead of the ball game. Broncos have led by 5 twice. They led 7-2, 12-7, and now 25-20. They've led by 5 in each of the 3 quarters so far now. Ultimately, it's the one at the end, and that's the thing. Lewisburg, their night against this Baldwin team, did not finish. They led the entire game except for a slight second in the first and then the very last second of the game. The rest of the time they led it, and so it doesn't really matter. Wrap around, ball kicked. It'll stay with Baldwin. .5:48 to go, third quarter. Frost to get it inbound for the Bulldogs. And Kate Milroy knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Smith and Baldwin. Frost to get it back in. Throw it in for Smith on the right wing. Milroy's there. To the corner. Frost, baseline. Callan lost her. Loose ball. Reichert throws it. Bodies hit the floor. Outside, Smith for 3. Too hard. And rebound to be determined. Weber down there, ball, jump ball. And that is in favor of Baldwin on the alternating possession. Smith to get it in. Throw it in deep for Reichert. Here's Smith to the corner. Frost for 3. Good. She pulled the trigger on a few of them. That's the first time she's got it to go down. 25-23. Weber on the right wing. She'll penetrate. Kick. Callan out of the corner. Oaks deep 2 with the left hand. No good. Rebound though. Who else? Milroy with another board. Good look by Milroy. Oaks is there. She can't get the finish, but she is fouled. That was a nice look. And Kaylee Oaks will go to the free throw line to try to get two out of here. It's the third foul on Harvey. And the first one is up and good for Kaylee Oaks. She's got 6 points, 5 in the first quarter. Out goes Callan. Out goes Lorelai Harris. Back in comes Murray. In comes Busher for the Broncos. Made them both. Good trip there for Kaylee Oaks. Back to a 5-point game. Or 4-point game, rather. Excuse me. Here's Neufeld. Blocked. What a beauty by Weber. Swapped it out of the air, and now Milroy running up in front for Murray on the right wing. Here's Weber. Open look at a three on the way, no good. Again, contact on the closeout, but they'll go the other direction. Long pass in front for Smith. Weber on no man's land. Trying to do something. Good defense in transition by Jenna Weber to not get the foul there and stop the bucket. Milroy going the other way. Ball kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with Spring Hill. Frost a little shaken up, it looks like. Here's Milroy to get it in. Throw it in deep for Oaks. Has to track it down as Weber. Back to open look at one for Murray on the way, no good. There's Oaks. She'll go right back up with it, lay it up and in. Nice job by Kaylee Oaks. She's got 4 second-half points, give her 9 for the ball game. And now the largest lead of the game is 6. There's a three right back to it. Is Riley Smith, and boy, that was short-lived. They're not going to go away. Skip pass left side for Weber. Screen comes from Oaks, little roll. They'll get it finally down to her. She'll push through. What in the world is going on? It'd be very frustrating to be a post player and be like, I did everything I need to do. I got good position. I got the ball into me. And then when I go to shoot, I can get hit from every angle and not get a foul called. That's tough. But that's kind of the way the game's played right now inside the paint. Pays to be physical. That ball's going to go into backcourt. And a turnover by Spring Hill. Coach arguing for contact. Far side official's actually going to stop. Clay was asking for him to discuss it. There was some tipping. He wants a tipped ball. I don't know what the rule is. If it wasn't possessed by anybody, it would be tough to go back court on the inbound. I don't know if that was ever really possessed. It was inbound. You can certainly throw it into the back court. I get it right. That's a coach advocating. I think Coach Martin's been around long enough. I think he probably knew it all the way along, and no argument really from him. It's a good job by Clay. Throw it in back for Milroy. They'll get a chance at one here. Kind of a gift, honestly. Murray on the left wing. Back around Busher. Faces. Now she'll give to Weber. 3:43. We are past halfway point of this. Busher, nice little screen. Oaks high off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Frost. And here come the Bulldogs. There's Neufeld. She's been quiet here in the third quarter, midway through it. Back outside Frost. There's Neufeld. Well, I asked for that one. Asked for that one, didn't I? She's in double figures now, and it's back to a tie ball game. Apologies. That one's on me. Here's Weber. My girls tell me I'm a jinx, so. Murray. Never feels good. It never feels good to hear that. Darn it if I don't keep proving it. Here's Busher. Left side now for Murray. Coach wants a timeout. Had a 6-point lead. It's a 6-0 run. Just like that, it's a full. We'll take it. Back in 1 minute. Got ourselves a dogfight here in Bulldog Land on a Friday. You're watching it on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
29-29, 2:58 to play here in the third quarter. Spring Hill had a 3-point lead at the end of one. It was down by one at the end of two. They've led by as many as 6. They led by 5 twice, but right now it's all tied up. Baldwin able to answer whenever they get down. They've been able to hit a few shots into the ball game for the Bulldogs. Imitate Lang. Dawson is checked in. So is Bond, along with Elena Freegon for Spring Hill. Bond. It's going to be crucial that this rotation can still get some points. And Oaks was asking for a foul before she even got there, and she was able to get it. Foul was called on Frost. Team foul number 3 on the Bulldogs. It's the second on Frost, and Oaks, who just knocked down a pair of free throws a moment ago, back to the free throw line. This time no good. Kaylee Oaks with 4 second-half points. She's got 9 for the ball game, 2 of 3 from the free throw line here in this third quarter as well. Gets back right on that attempt and breaks his tie. Five lead changes. 2 ties here in this ball game already. 2:35 to play in the third. Neufeld, good closeout by Freegon. Here's Frost. There's Bond to get her down. Good powered pass. Kick ball. They're going to be bailed out. Kick ball scraped across the foot of somebody, and that was headed in the other direction with Dawson. Throw it in deep for Neufeld. Dawson's there this time. She'll go up and under. Good defense by Freegon. Out of bounds it'll go. It'll stay with Baldwin with 2:20 to go in the third. Do have a boys game coming up on the backside of our basketball doubleheader as the 0-2 Broncos face the 3-1 Baldwin Bulldogs. 3-1 for the first time since 2016. They've won 3 games in a row for the first time since 2018. They're feeling pretty good about themselves coming into this one. Long possession here. They drew it up for Frost. Good closeout by Bond. Back around they go. Smith. She's got to drive around. Broncos have done very good on the perimeter. And Kaylee Oaks, can't believe it. And she'll pick up her third personal foul. They had managed her pretty good in the first half to try to avoid getting that third foul. And frankly, she's gotten pretty good. She got under 2 minutes in the third before picking up number 3. I'd say that's a victory. So should have plenty of time in the fourth quarter to play. Missed it. Good rebound, though, by Neufeld. Blocked by Harris. Neufeld going to try to scoop it right back up, and it's blocked again. I don't know about that one. Foul's going to be called against Eddie Bond. It's her first, team 3. Shooting foul. It's going to send Neufeld to the free throw line. She's been there. She knows how to get there, that's for sure. She's 3 out of 5 of the night from the charity stripe. She's in double figures with 11. Dawson will check out. In will come Milroy. She made them both. Well, Baldwin back in front by 1. Minute 42 to play, third quarter. Get it into Milroy. Got a very good press break to get it in. Helps to have this one. Bringing the ball up the floor. Good luck. Change of direction and speed. Just let her go. Let her play in the play. A lot of contact out high. And it will be called against Bailey Smith, her first, team 4. Freegon to get it inbound. Here's Harris. Over to Milroy. Good look backside, all alone. Freegon up and good. Nice play drawn up there. Freegon's first bucket puts Spring Hill back in front. On the right wing, Smith. Here's Reichard. Neufeld, open look, another three. That one doesn't get in, and a foul going to be called against Reichard. It'll be the 5th team foul on Baldwin, and the first on Reichard. Oaks is going to check back in. Hopefully she doesn't pick up that 4th foul. I'm not sure about that one. She'll have it, though. Give it up for Milroy. Running stride for stride with Bailey Smith. How high, under a minute to play, third quarter. Outside for Freegon. Oh, it was there for a second. Got to be faster on it. And it goes off the hands of Baldwin with Reichard there against Harris. It will be a turnover. Or no, rather, it'll go out of bounds off of Baldwin. Will stay with Spring Hill. 51 seconds to play third quarter. Throw it in, catch, shot. Harris, good. Boy, that's not as easy as it comes right there. Lorelei Harris' first field goal of the ball game comes here. And the Broncos have added to their lead, 34-31. They're just going to hold for the final 15. Spring Hill's going to let them. Neufeld to the corner. That's what they wanted. Should go baseline to Harris. Oaks is there. She can't pick up that 4th. I think you give those 2 points away. You'll take that and over a 4th foul on Kaylee Oaks. And it'll be a 1-point game as we head to the 4th. We've had 7 lead changes and 2 ties. What does the 4th have in store? We'll find out next on your home for Bronco basketball, Spring Hill Sports Live.
There's the push, and it is a touchdown, Lewisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit GoBrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Your locally owned hometown Allstate agent is Libby Clark, now at her new location in downtown Spring Hill. Libby and her staff are passionate about the people they serve, helping them protect what matters most. With 24-hour customer service and options for online and in-person appointments, the Libby Clark Agency is the small-town agent you've grown to love, with the experience and products you'd expect from an industry-recognized premier agency. Visit them at their new location in downtown Spring Hill, just 1 block off Main on Hale, or call 913-686-6205.
34-33. Broncos up by 1. They led by 3 after 1. They trailed by 1 at halftime. They lead by 1 going into the 4th quarter of this one with the basketball. Been a good one. Starters all on the floor for both teams here to begin this 4th quarter. Milroy holding out high. Here's Harris. Good look down inside Oaks. Kaylee nowhere to go with it. Out of bounds it goes, and an early turnover here in this 4th quarter. 7 lead changes. They had 4 just in that 3rd quarter. Broncos grab the lead to start it. Baldwin would lead momentarily. Broncos would get it back. 3 lead changes in that 3rd quarter. That one missed badly on the 3 by Smith, and out of bounds it goes back to the Broncos. Empty frames in the first 45 seconds of this 4th quarter for both teams. Broncos, when they've had the half court, they've been able to get pretty good looks down low. It's a pretty aggressive defense in Baldwin, and if you run those plays just right, you're going to get really open looks. Here's Harris. There it is. That was well defended, though. They do have a size advantage with Oaks down inside. Callan nowhere to go with it. Back out to Harris. Here's Weber on the right wing. Dump off inside. A foul going to be called on Harvey. That's going to be her 4th. Callan, Milroy. Callan thought she threw it out of bounds. Milroy said, I got fingertips for a reason. She'll scoop it up with the left hand, get the front rim, no. It falls incomplete. Or it doesn't fall, it does not fall in. That was an incomplete pass in my football mind. But it will send Milroy to the free throw line to shoot her first free throws of the game. But as many times as we've said her name tonight, yet to hit a bucket in this ball game for Kate Milroy. 6:40 to play in this ball game. Spring Hill, the number of lefties they have on this team is pretty impressive. Oaks, Milroy, there's a few more. Second one up and good, made them both. Big shots there by the senior. There's tons of playing time. She's the most experienced of anybody on this floor. Spring Hill will have it. There's a runner by Reichert, no good. Knocked around, loose ball picked up by Smith. She'll have a little runner, she'll leave it short. And now it's pulled down by Weber. Broncos are going to keep running with it. 6:22 to play in the ball game. Outside for Milroy. Backside. Oh, Callan. Baseline. Oak steps back for three. No good. This will be tracked down by Lorelei Harris and punched out by Neufeld. Freegon is beside himself. He looks to one official and he's like, hey, that's not my play. He goes, I'm over here. That's all right. Let him play. Inbound to Oaks, working against two. Back outside for Milroy. Broncos need to pound this thing down inside the paint. They have got the size advantage for sure right now on the floor. That was an errant pass. I almost took somebody's head off. Said it's Neufeld going the other way. Weber, very good in transition. Man, that's the second time Jenna Weber's been able to do that. Stop a play on an island. Now going the other way. Callan's open. Good play by Reichert. Running the floor. Busher going to come in. Dawson will come in. Busher going to come in for Oaks. Dawson's going to come in and spell Harris. So your size just went to the bench. Throw it in. There's Weber. Too much. Busher's in great position. She'll be fouled. And that will be the 8th team foul on Baldwin. So that will go to the free throw line for Busher. She's got 2 points in this ball game. And a chance to push this lead back to 5. Broncos have led by as many as 6. Baldwin has led by as many as 3 in this game. Busher missed the front side of the 1-and-1. Loose ball going to be tracked down by Baldwin. Frost with it at the elbow for Smith. Faces against Milroy, trying to back her way in there. Outside for Reichert. She'll step around Busher. Shot no good. Rebound pulled out by Weber. If you're the Broncos, you don't really need to be in a big rush. Up in front, get a good percentage shot with the lead in this close of a game. Busher, there's a good percentage shot. No good, but Cindy will go back to the free throw line to try to knock down a couple of free throws. She just missed one a moment ago. A foul was called on Frost, her 4th. So a pair of girls with 4 fouls for Baldwin and Frost and Harvey. And Busher gets right that time from the free throw line. 37-33. Callan going to check out. And Bond comes in for her. Another lefty. She misses that one. Made for one, missed one. 37-33. 5:08 to play. Need a couple of stops. Couple more stops. That is a walk. Jump ball, yeah. Got to call something. I don't know if that wasn't a foul. It's tangled up. Probably the right call. And it will stay with Baldwin on that alternating possession. 2 to inbound for Baldwin. They'll get it in for Smith. Far side Reichert faces against Busher. Kick, Neufeld. Good closeout by Weber, and a travel going to be called on Carly Neufeld. They'll get it in, put some pressure in the backcourt. Busher throws it up for Bond. Bond will bring it across. She's got one-on-one. Outside for Dawson. She'll go into the paint. She'll get mixed into the fray. Off the glass, no good. Loose ball to be determined. Still loose. And it's going to be pulled out of there by Toot for Baldwin. Bailey Smith. Actually, that is Riley Smith going to bring it up. Kick outside. Wing it around. Neufeld. Another Weber stop. Now they'll go around her. Scoop it up. No good, but a foul. And Neufeld will go to the free throw line to shoot two. She is 4 out of 6 on the night from the stripe. 4:22 to play here in the ball game. Broncos up by 4. First one's up and good for Neufeld. Oak's going to check back in. Dawson comes out. Freegon comes in. Bond goes back out. Made them both. Pretty fundamentally sound free throw shots right there. Back to a 2-point ball game. Man, this has been a dandy from the word go. Weber working out against Smith. Off to Oak. She'll face against Toot. Busher coming through. Lots of traffic. Probably an ill-advised pass. And they're going the other direction with it. Smith in transition. Around Freegon. Help comes from Oaks. Again, play with 3 fouls. Back over they go for Toot. If I'm Toot, I drive that right on Kaylee Oaks. Make her pick up that 4th foul. Here, kicking. Toot. Whip it to Neufeld. Here is Bailey Smith working on Milroy. They finally get an open look at one for 2 for 3. Good, man. That's big clutch shot there for her second 3 of the ball game. She had the first one of the night. And now she's got this one to give them the lead back. 38-37 Baldwin. And a timeout taken by Coach Freegon. Timeout at 4, we'll take it. We're back in 1 minute. Broncos back down by 1. And a good one tonight here in Baldwin.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Bronco basketball as we come out of the timeout. Oaks with it. She'll drive in, kick the Busher. She'll go baseline. And a foul going to be called. That was on the fence. That was right on the line. Duke going to be called for it. Her second. That will send Busher to the free throw line to shoot 2 as they are in the double bonus now. Busher, first one up, no good. Got to make the free throws. Down the stretch of a close ball game. Just 1 out of 4 all here in this 4th quarter for Sydney Busher, the freshman. Out goes Elena Freegon. In comes Callan. Busher's got some sweet kicks on. Missed it, though. Missed them both. Baldwin will maintain the lead here with 3:17 to play, up by 1. Smith with it. Nearly lost it. Callan comes. She gets it up. Milroy comes out of there with it. Broncos get a gift. Got to make it count. Callan for 3. No good. She get a rebound. Clear it. Weber thought about it, working against Neufeld. Back out. Callan, why not? Long 2 this time. This time, no good. Boy, she used it all. Rebound, though. Up and around Busher. And the foul. Sydney Busher with the bucket and the foul. Breaks this lead back in favor for Spring Hill, and a chance to give them a 2-point lead from the free throw line. Chance for her to get off the schneid from the stripe. And the freshman, one of her bigger buckets of her young career, which I think is probably going to be pretty good here for Spring Hill. Oaks is going to check out. Back in comes Lorelei Harris. Busher. Too short. Rebound pulled out of there by Bailey Smith, and here they come. 1-point game, Spring Hill back in front. 2:45 to play. Baldwin had some heroics on Tuesday to knock off Lewisburg. Do they have more in the gas tank? Broncos hope not. Smith, lots of contact, scoops it up, shot no good. Weber with the rebound. Keep on going. Look, Busher in the paint. Back they go, threw it away. She just slapped at her. Never seen anything like that before. That was random. Weird. Outside. Back around. Moms are on their feet now. That was enough for some of the parents to get fired up. Kick outside. She'll be the one to make you pay too. Riley Smith, watch 22. Neufeld, little late on the closeout. Can't get it to go. Loose rebound. And Milroy's going to pick it up. She might be hurt too. Spun around at Milroy. She'll pick up her third personal foul. They need her in the game. Hopefully she's not banged up too bad. Tough as nails. It's her third. He'll take Milroy off the floor, what I think is the first time tonight perhaps, and it won't be for very long. Just check on her. Busher comes out. Oaks comes back in. So does Murray, who's had some pretty good moments at times tonight. She had 4 first-half points. (39-38), Broncos up by 1. Throw it in for Frost, under 2 to play. Screen comes for over there. Smith trying to give it. Loose ball, 2, jump ball. Possession arrows in favor of the Broncos. Minute 45, and there's Milroy. I told you, that was about 8 seconds of game time. Smith comes back in, does Bailey Smith. She'll replace Frost. Cowley comes out. Get it in for Harris. Now Weber in the backcourt, working against Smith. We'll get it across the timeline, minute 37. And a foul going to be called on Smith. It was earned no love from the Bronco faithful. And it's going to send Weber to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 1:36 to play. Big free throws here from the junior rather. Missed it. She was 3 for 3 before that. I didn't even want to mention that because I knew that would be the result if I did. And didn't matter. See? Not always a jinx. Sometimes it happens naturally in the world. I'm going to bring in Busher for Harris. Minute 36 to play. Uh-oh. All right, a couple of free throws. Sorry, I had to jump off. And a couple of free throws by Frost puts Baldwin back in front by 1 here with 1:05 to play in it. Milroy way out high. Milroy trying to run some clock. Weber nearly fouled. Smith's off of her. 55 seconds to play. 1 point game. If they'll say off of you, you let them. You certainly don't want to go with Coach is trying to call for a timeout. And it was made. Oaks made it. He was calling timeout for a good 10 seconds, trying to get somebody's attention. Got to get loud. And they call the timeout. It's a full. And we'll go ahead and take it. 39 seconds to play. We're back in 30 seconds on Spring Hill Sports. To 39, Broncos down by 1, but with the basketball with 39 seconds to play here in the game. Milroy to inbound. Oaks made a shot. She'll do it right back. And the foul. No, they call a charge. That's a tough one. The argument you would have, I didn't really see whether the defender was set up or not, but if you had an argument, it would be that she was too far underneath the basket. Coach is arguing. He's got an argument too. See him there working. A timeout taken, it's a full. Well, had a pretty good game. Here's how we got to where we are here in this one. Baldwin led early 2-0. Spring Hill would grab the lead and start a 7-0 run early in this game. They'd lead by as many as 5 in the first quarter. Spring Hill had a 3-point lead, 10-7 after 1. Broncos would lead again by 5 in that second quarter, but eventually Baldwin would take their second lead of the night with 3:50 to play in the first half. Spring Hill would grab it right back, though, with 1:29 to play in the first half, 18-17, but Baldwin would lead by 1. Baldwin led 19-18 at halftime. Spring Hill would have their largest lead of the game at 6, 29-23, midway point of the third quarter. Eventually would lead it by 1 going to the fourth, 34-33. Spring Hill would lose the lead briefly at the 3:38 mark of this fourth quarter. They would grab it back 39-38. Now Baldwin has it 40-39. I mean, this has just been a dang good game. And we still got 38 seconds left. Baldwin with the basketball. They want to get fouled. 2. That might be who you foul. Force a turnover first. There it is, Callan with the turnover. Broncos with the ball in 28 seconds. Here's Weber on the right wing. Back to Callan. You can hold for the final shot. Maybe they will. Milroy back to Busher. Busher puts it up. Good. The freshman with one of the biggest shots of her career. Probably the biggest in a big fourth quarter for her. Now loose ball. Broncos up by 1. Loose ball. It's going to be a jump ball that's in favor of the Broncos. No, they call a foul. They call a foul on Weber. I mean, how is that a foul? It's on the floor. She got tied up with the ball. Clay's beside himself, as am I. Big shot by Busher. 9.6 seconds. If you're free gone, you've got to start thinking about the final 9.6 here. You want to argue that call, and he does for a second. Now he's back onto it. So that's going to send Riker to the free throw line to shoot 2. She's 1 out of 2 on the night from the stripe. Missed it. Rebound. Weber with it. Weber is fouled. 7.2. What a big rebound by Jenna Weber, who's had a few of those tonight. And again, her height and athleticism is on the perimeter puts her on matchups that are tough for teams. Her closeouts on Newfield have kept her quiet at times tonight. And now a chance to make this a 3-point game with 7.2 to play for Jenna Weber, who made her first three, but then missed two in a row on her last opportunity. First is good. Huge shot for Weber. (42-40). And she made them both. Huge shots by the junior. They'll take a long shot. That was no chance. Maybe pulled the trigger a little earlier. And that will be a big win for the Broncos. Boy, they grinded that one out. That was a dogfight from the word go. And the final score going to be 43-40. The Bronco faithful had a good showing. Hopefully those of you at home are standing up on that final minute or so of that game. What a good one we had just then. 43-40, your final score. Broncos will move to 2-2 on the year. And they're 2-0 in the Frontier League. No, that first one was against Shawnee Heights, rather. So they are 1-0 in the Frontier League with that win over Baldwin. Final score again, 43-40. We'll talk about it next when we kick off the Shoemaker Collision postgame show. Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center, Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center. They work on all insurance companies and can get you back on the road in no time. To learn more, visit them online at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095. Back with more on the Shoemaker Collision postgame show as the Broncos get the win tonight, 43-40 on Spring Hill Sports Live.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com.
Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land, with immediate openings for production technician, starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill, or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com.
Baldwin boys warming up here inside the gym right now as we speak. Bronco boys getting ready to get going against this Baldwin team in just a moment, but we still want to give our due to the ladies as we wrap up this game. What a nice game for Spring Hill Broncos on the girls' side of things as they get the win here, 43-40. What a game. They led after one by 3, trailed by 1 at halftime, 19-18. Broncos had a 1-point lead, 34-33. And at that point, we had 6 lead changes. And in the fourth quarter, we had 4 more. So we had 10 lead changes in that game unofficially. And a couple of ties. It's tied at 39 apiece. It was tied at 29 apiece. And we were tied at 7 apiece in this game. So, man, it was good all the way around. Final score 43-40. Broncos get the win. They moved to 2-2 on the year. Leading scorer in this one, Jenna Weber, man, she had a big rebound there at the end. Big free throw shots as well. She went 5 of 7 from the charity stripe. Finished with 11. 10 points from Kaylee Oakes in limited time as she was battling some foul trouble at times, and coach did a good job managing her throughout the game and ended up with 10 points in this one on 3 of 4 from the free throw line. How about the freshman, Sydney Busher? Nice game for her. She averages 3.5 a game. She had 7. 5 of them in the fourth quarter. She only went 1 of 6 from the free throw line. She had her chances there, but big shot there late, and that was the difference. 5 points from Coral Callan. Those were big when they came. 4 points from Molly Murray. 2 points from Elena Fregon. 2 points from Kate Milroy, but Kate did everything else all over the floor with the ball and in her hand. Lorelei Harris finished with 2 as well. 4. Baldwin, 14 points from Carly Neufeld to lead all scorers. 8 points from Riley Smith. 6 points from Carly Toot. 5 points from Marin Frost. 2 points from Isabel Harvey for Baldwin as they fall to 2-3 on the year and 1-2 in Frontier League play. Broncos are 2-2 on the season. Final score again on the girls' side, 43-40, as Spring Hill will get the win in our first game of the night. We'll take a break. We'll come back, start to get our attention turned to the boys when we return here on Spring Hill Sports Live.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Everybody can make something because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement.
Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be working on your schoolwork.
Oh, well, it's raining, so we don't have internet.
Not anymore. I just signed us up for Go Brawley.
I hate Go Brawley. I miss satellite internet.
Go Brawley. You'll love us, but your kids might not. Call us today at 913-837-4678.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Welcome back out here to Baldwin High School. BJ Harris along with you as we settle in for the backside of our high school basketball doubleheader tonight as the Broncos take on the Baldwin Bulldogs. We're in the midst of the Comfort Designs pregame show. Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company, locally owned and operated for more than 20 years. Learn more at comfortdesigns.net or call 913-592-4453. And, of course, a good time to remind you that Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, specializing in creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and the staff at Strode Orthodontics is experienced, highly trained, and fully licensed orthodontic specialist with decades of combined experience in the orthodontic field with locations at Spring Hill, Olathe, and Overland Park. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Broncos coming into this ball game at 0-2, coming off a 56-52 loss to Metro Academy earlier this week. Cameron Crotchett led the team with 15 points in the loss. 13 points from Luke Metcalf, including 8 rebounds for Luke. Reese Clowder had 12. Daniel Mitchell had 9. Those are the usual suspects for the Broncos. We'll want to see good output from those and then see what we got on the bench coming up as well. Got to have some more players than that scoring. Expect some out of Skylar Dodson, as he'll likely get the start here in this ball game as well. On the other side of things, Baldwin Bulldogs feeling pretty good about themselves. Probably the best they've felt in this basketball's history for the recent time, as they have won 3 in a row for the first time since 2016. Back-to-back games for the first time since 18. So they are one of the better teams they've had in the last few years. They're coming off a good win over Lewisburg on Tuesday, 57-41. Cole Mahaffey had 25 of the game, 17 of those in the second half. Other guys to watch out for Baldwin here tonight: Joey Zembecki, not afraid to pull the trigger at any time from downtown. Caleb Carr will be one of the catalysts as well. It'll likely be Daniel Mitchell drawing Carr in tonight's action. That's a look at things here as the keys to the game, brought to you by our friends at Heartland. Excuse me, that is starting lines. Keys to the game brought to you by Spring Hill Chiropractic and Acupuncture. The key to a better quality of life is making Spring Hill Chiropractic part of your health and wellness plan. Dr. Daniel Harding strives to make it as easy and affordable as possible to get the care you need for the whole family. Learn more at springhillchiropractor.com or call 913-592-3541. Talking about Dr. Harding, he is efficient. You get in, you get your work done there at the chiropractor, and back on your day. It's very efficient and very convenient for us to utilize his services. That is your keys to the game. I think you got to watch Cole Mahaffey. That's a guy that's going to be the key for you. If you could stop Cole Mahaffey, who's feeling pretty good about himself and is playing a really good basketball. He was in what would be called the zone there for a little while on Tuesday night. You do not want that to continue, so disrupt him. I think Broncos will have a little bit more length in the paint. They'll have a little more athleticism than Lewisburg showed the other night, and that may allow them. One of the problems was Mac Newell for Lewisburg got in foul trouble, and that took a lot of that size inside, and so hopefully guys can stay out of foul trouble. Sam Darnell is another one of those for Baldwin that can cause some problems in the paint. We'll see how the Broncos match up against those big fellas. If they can take care of them, get Reese Cotter making his own shot, and let Luke Metcalf go to work along with Cameron Crouch in the paint, the Broncos will have a good chance here tonight when what I expect to be a similarly good game as we saw a moment ago with the girls, as the ladies won 43-40 a moment ago. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back. Starting lineups over to tip-off right around the corner here on the Comfort Designs pregame show on Spring Hill Sports Live.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453. When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement, living in retirement, financial strategy, saving for education, and your small business. To learn more, visit Kim Thompson Prudential Financial at the corner of Victory and Webster in Spring Hill, or call 913-592-5573.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. Pinky Plumbing in Spring Hill is a proud supporter of Bronco Athletics. Keeping your plumbing system in good shape can do wonders for your property's value and lifespan. Get exceptional plumbing services when you hire the plumbing specialist at Pinky Plumbing. At Pinky Plumbing, they take pride in their work and guarantee the best plumbing services in the shortest time possible at the most reasonable price. To learn more, give them a call at 913-568-8201 or visit pinkyplumbing.com. Go Broncos!
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, a new location here in Paola in the industrial park with cattle haul-in and boarding and grooming. With 24-hour emergency services and 3 other locations in Lewisburg, Drexel, and Martin City, and a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Here we go, going through the starting lineups inside the gymnasium, getting ready for this Frontier League matchup between the Spring Hill Broncos and the Baldwin Bulldogs. BJ Harris along with you as we get set for this one. Starting lineups brought to you by American Heartland Collection. America's Heartland Collection. From antiques to live plants, you never know what you're going to find to add to your personal collection. Let us spark your curiosity at America's Heartland Collection, Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5 at 305 South Webster, across from Shees there in Spring Hill. First up for Baldwin at 3-1, 1-1 of the Frontier League will be number 5, Joey Zambecki, a 5'8 sophomore, averaging 4 points per contest. Number 3, Caleb Carr, a 5'10 junior, averaging 21.7 points a night. Lewisburg did a pretty good job keeping him quiet, as he had just 10 last Tuesday. Number 22, Cole Mahaffey, a 6'4 senior, averaging 12 points a night, but he had 25 against Lewisburg on Tuesday. Number 25, Sam Darnell, 6'4 junior, pretty steady Eddie. He had averages 5 a night. He somehow finished without any points the other night against Lewisburg, but he's a guy who can get going a little bit. And then Devin Prather, 5'11 senior, averages 2.8 points per contest. As for the Broncos, it'll be number 1, Reese Clowder, 5'11 senior, averages 8 points a night. Number 11, Luke Metcalf, a 6'2 junior, averages 12 points a game. Number 12, Cameron Crotchett, 6'3 senior, averaging 12 points a game. Keep in mind these are after 2 games. Number 2, Daniel Mitchell, 6'1 senior, averages 9.5. And number 42, Skylar Dodson, a 5'9 sophomore, averaging 3 points per game. Crotchett at center court against Mahaffey. Going to be won by Mahaffey. Your opening tip-off is brought to you by Seats Incorporated. Tip off your new career with a stop at Seats Incorporated. Competitive wages. They are the leading manufacturer of seats. Competitive wages. Learn more online at seatsinc.com. Early foul. This is consistent with the first game. He call it close. Foul's called on Clowder, his first. Throw it in deep. Carr. Mitchell drawing duty on him as I suggested. Now Darnell, that might be a matchup issue as far as size concerned as he goes over the top, but he didn't have a ball game the other night, didn't have a bucket in the game the other night, and starts with one here. So as I said, pretty much the way it goes. Clowder with it, now high for Metcalf to Crotchett. Give away to Mitchell, swing it around over to Dodson on the right corner now, Metcalf. Man-to-man defense here for Baldwin to get things started. There's a steal. Helped out by Carr. Now Mahaffey, long run up in front court. Just saved it from going out of bounds. Good close out there by Crotchett to keep an easy one. Darnell, a bucket, and the foul. Pretty good-looking cat, these two. Mahaffey and Darnell are long, lean, strong, 6'4 bodies, 6'4", 6'5 bodies, and that time running the floor, the big fella laid it in with the left hand. He gets the foul as well. He didn't have a point the other night. He has 4 already here in this one. What in the world's happening? Good luck with your game plan. You got to be able to get them all. Darnell answers back. Shot no good. Tracked down, though, by Mahaffey. Right back to Darnell. They'll go. Why not? Let him go to work. He's got 6. And a timeout. He's going to blow the top off this place. Timeout taken. Just a 30. We'll keep it here. 6:50 to play here in the first quarter. And a lightning start to this game for Baldwin. They're feeding the beast, all 6'4" of him down inside a junior. Broncos trying to get their first win of the year. They'll need to do it against an upstart Baldwin team that is feeling pretty good about themselves, and they should. Knocked off the defending 4A runners-up, albeit not the same team in Lewisburg that we saw a year ago. Good shot of the Broncos student section making the trip over here. Showing out. I'm sure the guys and girls appreciate that. There's another turnover. Boy, Broncos have yet to shoot one at the bowl, and they've already got 6 points. Going the other way, Zembecki high off the glass, no good. Saved, though. Loose ball. Clowder going to try to track it down. Now it's loose. Zembecki steps out of bounds with it. Oh! They're going to call a foul instead against Zembecki. His first. Team 1. Zembecki picks it up. Out goes Dodson. Out goes Clowder. In for the Broncos comes Brady Kaiser and Chase Bond. They haven't really ran an offensive set to speak of. Here's an open look, though, for Mitchell for three. No good. And rebound pulled out of there by Carr. Carr will step back and evaluate. Lightning fast, 2 minutes into this one, nearly. Here's Mahaffey spinning, working against Metcalf. Good defense by Luke, and a stop and a jump ball. And that'll be in favor of the Broncos. And it'll be another opportunity offensively for Spring Hill. Bringing it across the timeline, bringing it up is Chase Bond. On to sophomore. Off to Metcalf, the junior. Moving around through Mitchell. Here's Crotchet, back to Mitchell on the left wing. Also in is Brady Kaiser, another one of those sophomores. He's got it here, top of the key. Look at one. Kick. Crotchet, deep two, no good. Missed it badly. Rebound pulled out of there by Baldwin. Devin Prather comes out of there with it. Carr on the right wing. Good look there. Good recovery, though. Crotchet coming over to get some help defense. And it'll stay with the Bulldogs, however, with 5:18 to play first quarter. Bronco girls just got a good close win a moment ago, 43-40 over Baldwin, and a foul going to be called against Baldwin, a moving screen against Prather. He'll pick up his first personal foul. Team foul number 2 on Baldwin. Off right wing for Mitchell. Moving around through Metcalf. Back over to Mitchell. He'll pull the trigger on a triple. Just missed it. Rebound cleared out of there by Darnell. Here comes Carl off the far side for the Bulldogs. Kick, Zembecki. There's that three I mentioned. Shot no good. And a foul going to be called again on Prather. Ripping down on Crotchet. Prather doesn't agree with it. Somehow Cameron does. It's his second, team foul number 3, and that will send Prather to the bench. And in for him comes number 11, Riker Gossner, 6'1", sophomore. They'll give it go. There's Metcalf, elevates, 5-footer in the lane, good. And he came down on an ankle. Did Metcalf. He's going to run that one off. Gets the first bucket of the ball game, though. Out high. Mahaffey. Again, though, and a travel going to be called. Very good defense again by Metcalf, and they'll need to go get him. He really toughed it out there for a minute. He's upset. Just basketball. That's what that is. Go up, you come down. If your foot's not square, it's going to roll on you sometimes, and that's what happens. And I think that's what happened to Metcalf there. We'll see the extent of it. Boy, he was good. They were going to need him inside on Mahaffey. So far, he's kept Mahaffey quiet, and that was another good defensive stop by him, even though he was kind of reeling a little bit. Into the game for him comes Clowder. He'll work against Zembecki. He'll just do it. Why not? Reese Clowder all the way to the rim. What a take. Don't forget, you see something cool like that. SHHS to 816-406-0051. Here's Darnell. And he'll get his 8th point of the quarter. All 8 of them for Sam Darnell. 8-4. Left side for Clowder. Working against Carr. It's a fun little matchup there. Crotchet backing in on Darnell. Stepping around through him. Good. And the foul. Cameron Crotchet going to work in the paint. He'll get his first bucket, and it's back to a 2-point ball with a chance for an and one here for Crotchet and a chance to pull it within one. 3:33 to play in this first quarter. Dottick going to come back in. Good minutes for the sophomore Kaiser. And here's the and one from Crotchet. Made it 8-7. After falling behind by 6, they've pulled to within 1. Carr working against Dodson. Good dump off. Darnell's got double figures. What in the world is going on with that kid? Good night so far for the big guy. All right, corner. Clowder lost it. Diving, trying to save something. Zembecki, though, up in front. They'll have a long pass to Mahaffey. Layup with the right hand, good. First guy not named Darnell to score a bucket here in this one. Back to a 5-point game. Broncos need a bucket. For all the antics and all the momentum that Baldwin has had, Spring Hill's been able to keep pace, mostly here with Crotchett going to work. Down inside, he gets stripped from Zembecki, who was asking for help. Zembecki working against Dodson. Good defense in transition, and Clowder clears the glass. Here they go, 2:36 to play first quarter. Broncos down by 5. Carr and Clowder, boy, they got themselves a little battle going. Here's Zembecki. He can't handle, and he stepped out of bounds. Much ado about nothing on that possession. And right back to the ball that goes for the Broncos. Broncos back with it, Dodson. We'll scoop off for Mitchell. Kaiser back into the ball game for Spring Hill. Here's an open look for Daniel Mitchell. Get in there, shot no good. And rebound pulled out of there by the Bulldogs. Here they come, 2:09 to play first quarter. It's a good play. Here's Mahaffey at the elbow. Try to step through, get some contact. Shot no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Mahaffey. He'll put it right back up. This time it's no good. And rebound pulled down by Bond. And now Dodson, long pass up to Mitchell. Mitchell, why not? Pull the trigger, young man. Shot no good. Crotcher going to save it. Throws it into bounds right for Darnell. And now here comes Carr. Everybody playing pretty loose. Kind of a pickup game feel at times this one. Mahaffey at the elbow. Elevates on the way. Good. Now the largest lead is 7. A 6-0 run again. A pair of those. Here's Dodson. Crotchett back to Dodson. He wants 3. He'll pull the trigger on it. No good. Boy, they've been all over it. Chance for Baldwin to add to their lead here with 1:08 to play in the first. It has been an action-packed first quarter. There's Carr. Just slides past the defense. And now the largest lead is 9. Just like that. It was a 1-point game a moment ago. Here's a 3, no good. Broncos just completely abandoning the inside game here. They are just firing threes, and they're not going. Darnell goes all the way down, gets stripped by, I believe, Kaiser. Kaiser, just go, young man, run. Mitchell, another deep 2. They are going to get one to go, finally. That stops an 8-0 run. And the first bucket of the ball game for Daniel Mitchell. Just keep shooting. Some of those shooters got to shoot. Inside 20 seconds. Carr directing traffic. There's Carr. Kick. Corner. 3. No good. Missed it badly. 1.9 to play. On the 3-point bucket by Gosner. Luke Metcalf is back to the bench. Probably got some tape on that thing. And here's Mitchell. They'll have a chance at a good 3. Boy, that was a good look at one for Daniel Mitchell. And that's the end of one. Pretty good game all in all, but the advantage is in favor of Baldwin here after one. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's heating and air conditioning company. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated right here in Spring Hill for more than 20 years. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net. or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
(16-9) after one quarter of play. The Broncos down by 7. They've trailed by as many as 9. They've also been within 1 in that first quarter before an 8-0 run by Baldwin to close out the quarter. They'll close out most of it. Baldwin will have the ball coming out of the break. Carr looking to penetrate. A charge going to be called on Carr. A little extension of the arm. Working against Kaiser. Caleb Carr will pick up his first personal foul. It's team foul number 5 on Baldwin. Bond to bring it up the floor. Outside Kaiser. Dump off inside Crotchet. Got to go inside. Nothing else. Get these big fellas for them in foul trouble. Stripped from behind. It'll stay with Spring Hill. Crotchet getting Darnell on one side and then Carr helping behind him. Bond to get it inbound for Spring Hill. Throwing deep for Mitchell. Here's Kaiser. Back outside for Metcalf, who's in. Not quite as fast as he should be, but in the game nonetheless. Mitchell defended 3, no good. And pulled out of there by Baldwin. Carr with it. Dump off inside. Darnell had 10 first quarter points. Carr for 3, no good. Rebound by Metcalf. Here come the Broncos. Metcalf up the floor. Off to Kaiser. Shoot that ball, young man. Instead, Carr gets the steal. He'll bring it up the other way. Dump off inside for Darnell, but there's Bond, scoops it out. Gathered up, though, by Gosner, and they'll reset with Carr here with 6.5, just under 6.5 to play in the first half. Gosner, paint, up and around. Good defense by Bond, but Carr for 3, missed it. And rebound pulled out of the right Crotchet for Spring Hill. Give it up to Kaiser. Wrap around, inside. Metcalf elevating on the way. No good, but he goes across the boards, and it's going to be out of bounds off Metcalf, back to the Bulldogs. Clowder going to check back in. And he'll replace Kaiser. .6:01 to play in the first half. Broncos down by 7. Nobody's scored yet. And a foul on the floor against Spring Hill. Foul's going to be called on Mitchell. His first. Team 3. Half feet inbound. Zembecki, good movement without the ball. Should get rewarded for that. First bucket of the second quarter puts the Broncos back in front, puts the Baldwin Bulldogs back in front by their largest margin of 9. Good look by Crotchet. Mitchell just can't finish. Missed opportunity there by the Broncos. Here comes Carr off the near side. He'll blow past the defender. Kick, open look. Zembecki for 3. Good. And the largest lead now. Here at 12. Wrap around down inside. Crotchet trying to stop this run. Can't do it here. Here comes Baldwin. He'll step into one. No. Back they go. 3. And it will be Osner missing that one. Shot down inside, another empty frame for the Broncos. Carr, another game play with, he's leading the charge. Dump off, up and around. Foul, no, he walked. Prather walked with it. He can't believe himself. Poor Prather. Devin Prather got 2 quick fouls, and now that one when he thought he had a run out, he said he still doesn't know he traveled or got called for traveling. I don't know if he did or not either. Metcalf will come back in, just a little limpy. Out goes Clowder. Dodd's going to bring it to the floor now. 4:42 to play first half. Also into the ball game for Spring Hill, James Allen. Elevating. Metcalf for 2. Oh, they needed a shot pretty desperately, to be honest with you. Back to a 10-point contest, 4:26 to play. You need to cut this lead in half by halftime if you can. Means you need to have a couple of stops. Not that way. Darnell adding to his total, no. And rebound pulled out of there by James Allen, 6'3" sophomore. It'll be crucial to future. Metcalf feeling froggy. Shot no good, though. And rebound pulled out of there by the Bulldogs. Timeout going to be taken. See who they get. I'm not sure who took that timeout. Timeout taken by Baldwin. It's a full. We'll take it. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco basketball in Spring Hill School.
First Auction Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Spring Hill is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, services, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-592-2050. Visit them at 408 North Webster in Spring Hill or go online to primeaccounting.net.
21-11, exactly midway point of the second quarter. We learned our lesson on that one. Went through the hands, not possessed. Went back court, stays with Baldwin. Screen comes from Darnell. There's Carr. Good recovery by Metcalf. Metcalf in this first half has guarded their best guard and their best post player. He'll have the best guard right now. Screen comes, handoff for Mahaffey. Mitchell's got him now. That's a little bit of a mismatch. 3, no good, just on height. Recovered there by Mitchell, but Mahaffey took it away. Outside for Carr. 3:22 to play, first half. Darnell's been a little quieter. They're stolen away, Metcalf. Going the other way, Metcalf. Stolen away, my goodness, that was pretty nifty. Caleb Carr, he'll go the other way, why not? Finish good. What an impressive little turnaround there for Caleb Carr. The steal when it was going to be a run out, and then the finish at the other end of the floor. That was awesome. And I am 100% on board for the guys in purple. Here's Dodson. And a travel, I believe, going to be called. No. 3-second violation. It's new. So a turnover by the Broncos. 12 points back to the largest lead of the game for Baldwin. They have led from the word go. They had a 6-0 run to begin things on 3 straight buckets by Sam Darnell. Back out to Zimbecky. There's Darnell. At the free throw line, Prather. Blocked by Crotchet. Prather still can't believe his luck tonight. Dodson. Mitchell. Back to Dodson. Boy, he about walked with it. Back to Mitchell. Scoop off Metcalf, 2:20 to play. Allen, back over Dodson for 3, no good. And another one and done possession offensively. Well, reset here on the other end of the floor, 2:04 to play. Michael Grand, oh, good look from Carr. Darnell, the foul, and the bucket. Sam Darnell playing out of his mind. He's got 12 points. His second and one opportunity tonight. He missed the first one. Dodson comes out. In comes Bond. And now the largest lead of the ball game is 14. And he rattles it in. Since it was 8-7, Broncos down by 1. They've been outscored 18-2. 18-4. And the largest lead is 15. And another stop. Zembecki going the other way. Mahaffey, why not? Zembecki, though, he gets a rebound. And a double dribble. I don't know about that one. He gave him a single-handed double dribble, I think. Maybe a carry, more likely. Carr is, that's illegal. Should be illegal. It's thievery. And another, that's an alternating possession going to be in favor of Spring Hill, but another just incredible on-ball defense by Carr. He's just able to get in and out before anybody knows he's there. Allen into the ball game. He'll inbound it for Spring Hill. Off to Bond. Youngsters on the floor. Junior, sophomore, senior for the Broncos. Here's one of those seniors in Crotchet. To Allen on the right wing. Out the elbow from Mitchell. Bond steps through, spinning, elevating. What a move by Bond. Can't finish. And rebound pulled out of there by Mahaffey. He wants to run. Mahaffey keeps it himself. That was altered. Maybe forced it just a hair. Probably could have dumped it off to Darnell. He would have had a better path for it. Under a minute to play here in this first half. Metcalf with it. Mitchell has had a rough night shooting. Bond penetrating, elevating. Boy, that ball won't go through that hole. 32 seconds. Baldwin going to keep it on him. Zembecki for three. No good. Good board. Nope. Knocked it out of bounds. Off of Darnell, they say. Now goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Spring Hill or go to Spring Hill with 26 seconds. I think if you're Coach Book, you maybe even try to work for something to end this half and just get into the locker room, make some adjustments. Oh, what's happening? They stopped the play. Now they'll do it again. Get in for Clouder with 25 seconds to play in the half. Carr just on the ball. Just a pest. Clouder. Shake and bake. Kick out. Metcalf lost it. Mahaffey's going to end this one with an emphatic way. Up and under. Broncos with 4 seconds. Here's Metcalf. Checks the clock. He'll pull the trigger on one. Well, that's a pretty nice way to end it. It was bad to pretty good there at the end. 28-14. Broncos trailed by as many as 17 just for a moment, and then a three-point bucket by Luke Metcalf as time expired. As the Broncos trail here at halftime, 28-14. That was an interesting first half of basketball, and we'll talk about it next on the Michael Grand Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show. Michael's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that matter the most are most important to you will help them customize the right plan for your needs. To learn more, visit with them at 117 South Main in Spring Hill or call 913-592-2336. 28-14, your halftime score. Broncos trail by 14. We'll talk about it next on the Michael Grant halftime show on Spring Hill Sports.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with that level of service. As part of your community, we're here for you, answering insurance questions and helping make sure your financial goals are on track.
Contact Farm Bureau Financial Agent Michael Grand anytime or learn more at michaelgrand.com.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call us at
913-247-3530.
When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement, living in retirement, financial strategy, saving for education, and your small business. To learn more, visit Kim Thompson Prudential Financial at the corner of Victory and Webster in Spring Hill, or call 913-592-5573.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Back out here at halftime, 28-14. Broncos down by half here at the half. They trailed by as many as 17, but a three-point bucket by Luke Metcalf at the buzzer gave them maybe a little bit of a glimpse of hope going to the second half, but they found themselves with a little bit of a buzzsaw here. And this Baldwin team that's feeling pretty good. Again, I mentioned Baldwin won 2 in a row for the first time since 2018. They're 3-1 for the first time since 2016. So it's been a while, an entire class of kids since they've had this much success on the hard court. And so really feeling good about themselves. They've got some pretty good players that are feeling good. Here's how we got to where we are as we take a look at it on our Weitzel Optometry Vision Source. Eye on the game. Keep an eye on your child's screen time if they're experiencing eye strain. And take them in to see Dr. Weitzel or Dr. Bloodgood there at Weitzel Optometry Vision Source. Make an appointment by calling 913-592-2020. How fitting, 2020 vision. Be sure to ask about the 2020 rule. We're on the midst of the Michael Grant Agency halftime show. BJ Harris along with you, 28-14. Here's how we got to where we are. Baldwin to start this game on a 6-0 run, all behind Sam Darnell. In fact, he would score the first 8. The Broncos would stop that 6-0 run. They would pull to within 1. They would go on their own, outscore them 7-2 at one point, pull to within 1, 8-7. That would be the closest they would get before another 6-0 run by Baldwin. Actually, an 8-0 run by Baldwin would give them a 16-9 lead at the end of the first quarter. And then they would just keep on going. They would grow that lead again all the way up to 17. At one point, they led there in the waning seconds, 28-11. And then that three-point bucket by Metcalf made it 28-14. Scoring-wise for both teams, first up for Baldwin, 11 points from Sam Darnell. And 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Not a lot of free throw shots taken. In fact, he took the only ones for Baldwin. 6 points from Cole Mahaffey, 4 points from Caleb Carr, but his defense has been phenomenal. And 5 points from Joey Zembecki. As the Broncos trail 28-14 again for them. Scoring-wise, 7 points from Luke Metcalf. That 3 at the end was a big boost. 3 from Cameron Crotchett, and then 2 apiece from Reese Clowder and Daniel Mitchell. That is it here in the first half of this one as your score at the break. Again, 28-14. We're back in 2 minutes. We'll talk about that girls game. Lady Broncos took care of business. We'll talk about that next on the Michael Green Agency Halftime Show here on Spring Hill Sports.
Spring Hill's hometown shop is J&T Auto Service. As a full-service repair shop, J&T Auto Service works on all makes and models. Diesels, Europeans, they do it all. From combines to Corvettes. Visit J&T Auto Service for oil changes, tires, brakes, alignments, electrical diagnostics, and so much more. Small town, friendly service with high-tech tools and training. Schedule your service at J&T Auto Service. Call 913-592-6424. You can also visit jtautoinc.com. Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land with immediate openings for production technician starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com.
First Option Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
(28-14) your halftime score here in the boys game. Ladies won earlier tonight here for Spring Hill, 43-40. Man, they had themselves a dogfight really from the word go with a very scrappy Baldwin team, but man, they grinded it out. Nice job by Coach Freon down the stretch of this one, the way he managed his team and ended up getting the win, 43-40. I think I totaled up 10 lead changes, 3 ties in the game. Carly Neufeld for Baldwin led all scores, but for Spring Hill, 2 players in double figures, 11 from Jenna Weber, 10 from Kaylee Oakes, in a very good team effort as they end up with 8 girls in the scoring column. And they get the win, move to 2-2 on the year. As for this one, Broncos have just kind of ended up in the crosshairs of a pretty red-hot Baldwin team. And you have to have some big things happen to stop the momentum. Zybecki right off the bat, boy, if he hits that, it might be over already. They're lucky that one did not go in. Broncos have trailed by as many as 17. They've been to within 1 at one point in the first quarter. But that's been as close as it's been. They have not led in this game. Well, call a carry on Dodson. He's going to have to recognize what he did there because I think he does it with most change of direction. Some officials will call that as a carry. I can see why, I guess. Carr, good look. Mahaffey can't finish. Good defense, Clowder, but he sticks with it. Broncos just not enough in the paint right now. Two big fellas combining for 20 of these 30 points between Sam Darnell and Cole Mahaffey. Hand off Mitchell. Now Metcalf on the left wing. Another steal. Loose ball. Crotchett's there. Now you got numbers. You got to take advantage of it. They don't. Mitchell, loose ball. He's falling away. He'll get one to go. Daniel Mitchell just throwing one up there. Lucky it goes. We'll take it. 30-16, 7:02. First minute of this second half. Caleb Carr. Off left wing for Mahaffey. He'll try to change direction. Spin over to go with it. He'll get some help out from Carr. Now he'll attack. Back to Mahaffey. Pump fake. Elevates. 10-footer on the way. No good. Rebound, though, by Prather, and he'll clear it out. Carr thought about a three. Now he needs some help. That's about the way this ball is bounced. You got a chance to see it firsthand. There's a good steal by Cameron Crotchett. Crotchett's been a bright spot in the paint. Here's Metcalf. He'll elevate. On the way, no good. Loose ball, Clowder, no. Darnell rumbling down the field. He'll scoop up. Zembecki, 10-foot baseline jumper, no good. Rebound by Mitchell, and a foul going to be called on Mitchell as he pushed in on the back of Prather to get that rebound. Mitchell's first, team foul number 1. It's his second, actually. And it'll stay with Baldwin here with 6:17 to go in the third. Throw it in deep for Carr. Screen comes at the elbow. Good defense by Metcalf all the way around. Here's Zembecki. He'll scoot back out for Carr, and they'll reset. A true point guard in Caleb Carr is what is allowing Baldwin to have some success. They've got some size as well. He'll pull up from the elbow, or free throw line rather. Follows his shot. Rebounds as well. Just aggressive rebounding-wise. Entry pass Darnell. Can't handle. Crotchett, right place, right time. He'll lead the charge. Mitchell steps into a triple on the way. No good. It was guarded pretty closely. Zembecki going the other way. He'll go all the way. Blows past Dodson. Blocked by Clowder, but a foul. And Joey Zembecki going to go to the free throw line to shoot two, the sophomore. First trip to the line tonight for Zembecki. That first half, only 2 free throws were shot. They were both by Sam Darnell, and both and ones. This is the first true free throw shots I think we've had over the first half. And Zembecki will slide the first one in. Out goes Dodson. And in comes Bond for Spring Hill. Chase Bond, the 6'2 sophomore. Zembecki missed the second one. 31-16. Outside. Here's a bucket by Cameron Crotchett. His first since the first quarter. He's got 5. Broncos hold and serve here a little bit. Down by 13. They've trailed by as many as 17. Carr gets Crotchett in the air. And Cameron knows it. But it was going to be an easy bucket for Carr nonetheless. So if you've got him to give, you get him. And he does. It's his first. Team foul number 3 on the Broncos. And back at the free throw line is Caleb Carr. He'll knock down the first one. His first trip to the line tonight. He's got 5 points. Out goes Clowder. In comes Kaiser for Spring Hill. Second one from Carr, good. 33-18. Metcalf toughing it out with an ankle. He tweaked in the first half of this one. Crotchett lost it. Good defense. That's Carr again. And he walked with it, they say. Inbound deep to Crotchet on the elbow. Here's Mitchell. Good play. Metcalf right up with it. He can't get it, but he'll get called for get a foul drawn anyway. That was a very good play on the inbound and well executed as well. Foul's called on Grossman. Grosvenor, his first personal foul. Team foul number 1 here in the second half, and Metcalf at the free throw line to shoot 2, and he misses the first one. His first trip to the line here in this one. He's got 5 points, or 7 points rather, to lead the Broncos. Had a 3-point bucket at the buzzer at the end of the first half. Now he's got 8 as he knocks that one down. 33-19, 4:49 to go, third quarter. Time's going to start to slip away from the Broncos. If they're going to make a run, they better do it quickly. Carr just a little tripped up. He'll get up. Lost out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched out of bounds off Darnell. Good defense by Cameron Crotchet. He's giving him all he got, all he has here this evening. Off to Mitchell on the right wing. To the corner. Set play for Bond. Back around they go. The perimeter, a little 4-guard set. 3 up and good by Metcalf. Luke trying to do his part. He's got 11. And it's back to within 11. 4:11 to play in the third quarter. Carr working against Kaiser, and Kaiser doing all he can to try to keep 13 from getting there. Caleb Carr, 5'10", junior. Pretty fun player to watch. In comes Prather, out goes Darnell. 4:08 to go. Good inbound play. Becky quick up with it. Shot no good. Crotchet with the rebound. Cameron's going to end up in double digits on rebounds tonight. Nobody else wants to pull them down, it seems like. With that 4-guard set, there's nobody down inside. Crotchet backing. He's got advantage. What a good move by Cameron Crotchet. Can't get the roll, though. He had an advantage there on Prather on the matchup. Couldn't get the fortunate bounce. Carr. Screen comes. Becky. Vicky back outside they'll go for Grosvenor, and he'll give away to Carr. Another foul by Kaiser. Just not able to stay in front of the athletic Carr. And it's the second one on Kaiser. Team foul number 5 on Spring Hill. Out goes Mahaffey. In comes Darnell after a brief break. Mahaffey had 25 the other night. He's got 8 here. But Darnell had none the other night, and he's got 11 against Lewisburg, including the first 8 of the game. Screen's going to come from Prather. Carr trying to shake off Kaiser, doing as good as he can. Darnell pulls Metcalf way out high. Mitchell working on Becky. Carr walked with it. Yep. Just kind of shuffled his feet there at the very end. Mitchell, as open as you can get. Make him pay. Nice shot there. Almost so much room it's uncomfortable, but he gets comfortable, and the Broncos are right back into this one. What a third quarter by Spring Hill, 33-25. 2:51 to play, and it's back to within 8. They've trailed by as many as 17. They've trailed by as many as 16 in this third quarter, and the Broncos are right back into this ball game. Don't go anywhere. 2:45 to go in the third. Still plenty of time for Spring Hill. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bronco basketball.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
$33-25. 7-0 run right now for Spring Hill. Just what they needed. Try to get back into this one. Need to stop here. Darnell outside kick. Carr for three. Appears to be a little off the mark. It was. Rebound pulled out of there. Now you got to be concerted. Take care of the basketball. Don't let this one get coughed up. It needs help. They'll throw it up to Bond. Got a pair of sophomores there. Outside for Metcalf. And now Kaiser will pull it out. Bond. Kaiser. Catch. Back outside Metcalf. He'll drive around. Kick. Mitchell. Baseline. Good look. Daniel Mitchell in the paint. He'll lay it up and in. The senior's starting to go. He has got 7 third-quarter points, and the Broncos are right back in this one. Down by 6, rather. 6 points after trailing by 16 just a moment ago. It's a 9-0 run. It was 33-18. Carr. You got to think maybe the aggressive play of Baldwin and kind of they sell out, man, defensively. They're right up on you. Eventually you're going to run out of gas. I don't know if this guy will ever will. Blocked from behind by Cameron Crotchet. And it goes out of bounds off the Bulldogs. Everything in favor of the purple and gold right now here in Baldwin. Good halftime adjustments by Coach Book and the Broncos. Bond with it. High percentage shot, why not? Daniel Mitchell for three. Get in there! Daniel Mitchell's in fuego. 2 threes, and the Broncos are back to within 3. 33-30. What a turnaround by Spring Hill. It's a 12-0 run. Darnell with it, top of the key. Under a minute to play here in the third. Game on in Douglas County. After the Broncos, I would say at halftime, besides that three-point bucket by Metcalf, were left to die. They were not playing very good basketball, and they have been right back in here in the second half. A foul going to be called on Luke Metcalf, as he'll pick up somehow just his second foul, even though he's played defense on everybody on the floor, I think, in the game. Team foul number 6 on the Broncos. They're not looking at that number right now. Mahaffey nowhere to go with it. Finally does get it in for Grossner. And back outside for Carr for 30 seconds to play in this third quarter. You got my attention, fellas. Here's Carr for 3. No good. Crotchet's there. Loose ball to be determined. Cameron Crotchet saved it. Bout took somebody's head off. Bond comes out of there with it. The Broncos, up the floor they go. 12 seconds. Here's Mitchell. Feed the beast. Metcalf for 3 to tie it. No good. And rebound pulled out of there by Darnell with 5 seconds. That's probably too quick. Caleb Carr, shot no good, knocked around, and that's the end of the third. A 12-0 run by the Broncos as they head to the fourth quarter of play. Right back into it. They trailed by 16 in that third, but they only trailed by 3 as we head to 4. Broncos getting it done in the third quarter of this one. We'll be back with the fourth in 1 minute. You're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports Live, presented by Strode Orthodontics.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Auction Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Broncos outscore Baldwin 16-5 in the third quarter. In fact, they scored the first 2 points, did Baldwin, and they didn't score again from that point on. So actually outscored them 16-3 from the first possession of the third quarter. Big part of that's Daniel Mitchell has got it right now as he had 10 points in that third quarter. He did not shoot the ball well early, but man, he just kept pulling the trigger on it, and it started falling. Broncos within 3. Crotchett going to work. He gets stripped. Loose ball to be determined. Out of bounds. They're going to say it was out of bounds off Cameron Crotchett, who was laying out of bounds when he went down. Well, that's not what they wanted to do to start this third quarter. Talking about gas in the tank, you start thinking about the Broncos having to trim down a 17-point deficit. They trailed with about 1 second to go in the first half. They trailed 28-11. And now it's 33-30. You talk about a change of scenery. It was bad. I mean, they were not feeling very good about themselves, I got to believe. And then Luke Metcalf hit a 3 going in the locker room. I thought, well, that's a glimpse of some bright spot. What can you do with it? And boy, did they do something with it. And Daniel Mitchell stepping up huge. There'll probably be a few more opportunities to use our Easy Relic program. SHHS to 816-406-0051. Up the floor they go. Carr, little runner. Oh, he missed it. It is gone from bad to worse for Baldwin. Crotchett going to give up to Clowder. Broncos another chance. Clowder going to try to do his own. Skip off Cameron Crotchett. He'll go to work. Stopping. Off the glass and good. Crotchett. He's got 7. The Broncos are within 1. 33-31. It's a 14-0 run. 7:03 to play. Carr. Leaner. No good. It continues. The drought continues. The Broncos have not led this entire game. They trailed 6-0 to begin things. It was from that point on. Metcalf for 3. Shot no good. Crotchett saves it off of Darnell. Saved by Metcalf. Mitchell steps around. Little 15-footer on the way. No good. And rebound pulled out of there by Grossner. They'll maintain the lead for the time being. 33-32. A 1-point game. They have nearly erased a 17-point deficit. Caleb Carr finally will stop that run. And he'll go 35-32. Carr's first field goal of the second half. And a timeout taken by Coach Book at the full. We'll take it along with him. 35-32, we've got ourselves a dandy, a good night of basketball here on Spring Hill Sports Live. Ladies won it earlier tonight, 43-40. Can the boys do the same? We'll find out in the final 6:18. We're back in 30 seconds on Spring Hill Sports Live.
There's the push. And it is a touchdown, Lewisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
(35-32). Broncos showing a ton of character and some grit here tonight to climb back into this one. It would have been pretty easy this point in the season, early on, late in the semester. It's a Friday. School's about over. Down by 17. Just not feeling good. It wasn't going well. You could have easily turned in, and nobody would have known the difference. But tremendous grit and tenacity from this Bronco team to climb back into this one. Down by 3 with 6:16 to play. At the free throw line for Bond. Kick over to Clowder. Clowder will drive. Scoop it up with the left hand on the right side. A nice take. Good time. Get his first bucket of the second half. He's got 4. 35-34. Under 6. Carr blocked by Mitchell. Daniel fighting for the rebound. Loose ball. And that's going to be a walk or out of bounds or something. He called timeout. No way. No way. No way. Coach Book all over this one. That's a tough call. Mitchell's a little bit shaken up. Assistant coach will go talk to the official, trying to get an explanation there. It was a heads-up call by Coach Dan Blanchett. But tough one against Spring Hill. Early enough in this fourth quarter, shouldn't make big of a difference, 35-34. Spring Hill, again, just kind of recap. You just tune it in, you're like, oh, that's a pretty good game. Boy, you have no idea. Broncos trailed by 9 at one point in the first quarter. I mean, it was an 8-0 run they had a 6-0 run to begin things and an 8-0 run to close out the first quarter did Baldwin. They had a full head of steam. And I don't know if it mattered at the end, but I'll go back to that three-point bucket at the buzzer at halftime that said, hey, we're not done. We're not going to go away quietly. Luke Metcalf was still playing, came up the floor, knocked it down, and since that point, it has been all Broncos. Baldwin would have liked that halftime to never have happened. Inbound to Mahaffey. He gets hassled. His shot's up and good. Just kind of did it with some want to. He's in double figures now. 37-34. 5:38 to play. Clowder needs some help. Ball's loose. Gets knocked out of it. Saves him. Here's Bond. He'll go into the paint. Bond is going to be fouled. It'll be on the floor. And that is just the second team foul on Baldwin. That might be the difference. They're not quite as aggressive defensively. And Baldwin will pick up their second team foul. It's just the second on Carr. Inbound, lost it. Here goes Zimbecky. Clowder. Zimbecky, no good. Put back, and it is, Baldwin didn't get a very fortunate call there. It looked like it was poked out from behind for sure by the Broncos, but they'll get it nonetheless. Coach Blanchett's still not happy with it. Rightfully so, probably. Clowder, shake and bake on Carr. How about it? Slice through the defense. Reese Clowder lays it in with the left hand. 37-36. What a dandy. 5:04 to go here in the fourth. Carr with it out high, working against Mitchell. He'll slide on him, and a foul going to be called against Daniel on the floor, but he'll be shooting 1-1. Mitchell will pick up his third personal foul. Team foul number 7. No, they don't get Mitchell. They get Luke Metcalf, actually. That's pretty fortunate for Spring Hill. It's still the third on Metcalf, so I guess tomato there. Team foul number 7, though, and it sends Caleb Carter to the free throw line to shoot. 1-1. Carr from the free throw line. Is 85%. He's been there a little bit already this year. 17 of 20. Makes the first one. This is the second one. The ball out of bounds, off Spring Hill. That's an unfortunate bounce of the basketball there. Carr made the first one, missed the second one, but it'll stay with Baldwin here with 4:57 to go in the game. Inbound deep. Mahaffey comes away with it. Baseline jumper on the way, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Cameron Crotchett. Clowder, 4:49. Broncos have never led in this game. Mitchell sitting up in the corner over there, begging for it. Wrap around downside for Crotchett. He'll wait for him to collapse. Kick it. Mitchell around the defender. He'll go baseline, get some contact. Foul's going to be called on the floor. It'll stay with Spring Hill. To be honest, for Baldwin, this is probably helping. If they fall behind, they're going to want to be able to foul to stop the clock and change possession. Throw it in deep for Crotchett. The elbow. Mitchell. Oh, good look from Bond. Sophomore little runner in the lane, no good. And rebound pulled out of there. Baldwin gets a stop that they needed, up by 2. A 14-0 run in the third that continue into the fourth. Good move for Mahaffey. Shot up and good. Well, that was nifty. He's got 12. And it's back to a 4-point game. Broncos need a bucket. Well, they get it from Clowder. Up and around. What kind of English was that? Reese Clowder's going now. He's got 6 fourth-quarter points. And it's a 2-point game once again. Midway point of this fourth quarter. Here's Carr driving. Got to set your feet, Reese Clouder. You take a charge right there. Carr's out of position and didn't know that help was coming. Got to recognize that moving forward. Carr's going to go back to the free throw line. He is 3 out of 4 in the night from the stripe. Here's the first one from Carr, swish. Caleb Carr in double figures now with 10. And BJ's third game in 4 days is starting to catch up with me a little bit. Shot no good. There's a good rebound by Prather. It's not been his best night, but that's a big board. Everyone counts from here on in. Carr to Zimbecky. Lost it between his legs. Broncos need to get a bucket here. 41-38. 3:40 to play in the ball game. We've had some good ones here. We've had 6 good quarters of basketball. Saved Zimbecky out of bounds. It'll stay with the Broncos. Clouder with it. 3:30 to play in the game. Crotchet working hard still in the paint. Screen comes from Metcalf. Clouder trying to slice through it. It's going to be a foul on Carr. If it is, it'll be his third. It is his third. Team foul number 4. Metcalf to inbound once again for Spring Hill. It does appear as though some of the luster has left the Baldwin team. They are dragging a little bit. I think the energy level, just it's hard to keep that going. They like that run and gun style, but boy, you got to be in mid-season form to be able to do it. Back-to-back nights, basically. Tuesday night they did it against a pretty good Lewisburg team, and Crotchet fakes it. He'll go baseline. He'll be fouled by Mahaffey. It was a good play by this experienced senior in Cameron Crotchet, and it will be Mahaffey's first foul. Team foul number 5 on Baldwin. Get it into Crotchet again. Off to Clouder. Clouder working against Carr. Mitchell, ooh, he thought about it. They have closed things down a little bit on Daniel Mitchell. Clouder, little runner off the glass. Gets the roll. Reese Clouder, 8 fourth quarter points. He's in double figures with 10. Back to a 1-point game, 41-40. Broncos have never led. Saw this the other night. I did. Here's a 3. Big shot there. No. Another rebound yet again by Crotchet. You only have to lead at the end. And there's Coach Book's going to draw it up. The final 2:41 coming your way. One for the ages here tonight in Baldwin. We're back for the final 2:41 after this. In 30 seconds, you're watching Bronco basketball on Spring Hill Sports.
When it comes to helping people with their finances, a cookie-cutter approach doesn't work. That's why you need Kim Thompson at Prudential Financial in Spring Hill. Kim knows that everyone's different. She'll listen to you and discuss your hopes and dreams, allowing you to focus on what's important. At Kim Thompson Financial, they focus on protecting your family, saving for retirement, living in retirement, financial strategy, saving for education, and your small business. To learn more, visit Kim Thompson Prudential Financial at the corner of Victory and Webster in Spring Hill, or call 913-592-5573.
2:41 to play in the ball game, 41-40. Again, at 1 point to start the third quarter, the Broncos were down by 16. Chance to take the lead for the first time tonight here on this possession. Bond with it, wrap around down inside Metcalf, fadeaway on the way, good! The Broncos have the lead, 42-41 for the first time tonight. Baldwin back with it. Still a lot of time to go. Carr trying to take it over. Working against Mitchell. Good defense by Daniel Mitchell. Of all the buckets he made, that might have been among the best plays of the night for him. Bond, long pass. Mitchell in transition. They put Prather on him, basically. Just stop 22. I said 9. That's his football number. Metcalf again. Shot no good. Around he goes. And gathered up by Prather. It'll be a 1-point game. It's still the lead for the Broncos. Under 2 to play. Here's Mahaffey working against Metcalf. blocked hard. Well, you don't have to come down like that. If they'd have just gone straight up and down, that would have been an easy defensive stop there. But instead somebody, I don't know if it was Crotchet or Metcalf, one of them came down with the whole hack, and they are going to call that every time. Even if you don't make contact with them, odds are just the motion of that coming down with your hand is going to cause that foul, and I think that's pretty much what happened right there. First one's no good, though, by Mahaffey. His first trip to the line tonight. He's got 12 points. Spring Hill leading for the first time tonight. 42-41. Minute 46 to play in the ball game. Made the second one. We're tied for the first time tonight. 42-42. Here's Mitchell. Crotchet. Clowder. Move it around. Crotchet to Mitchell. Try to wrap around inside Metcalf. Stripped. Oh, my goodness. What a play. That guy is awesome defensively. He really gets after that. He's thinking a couple steps ahead of a lot of players. That time read that one all the way. Carr. Chance for them to take the lead back. Mahaffey on the left wing working against Metcalf. Screen going to come from Prather. Mitchell gets through that, working against Carr. Mahaffey for three, no good. And Cameron Crotchet with board number 1,000, I think, in this game. Cameron has earned his ride back to Spring Hill. Clowder blows by him. Move it around. Here's Bond to the corner for three. Mitchell, no, missed it badly. A little too much juice in the tank on Mitchell that time. I think he knew it. 37 seconds, and now Baldwin with the game tied. I lost track of time there for a second. Nobody's stopping the clock. Broncos may work for halftime. Daniel Mitchell going to come out and force Carr to move a little bit with it. 23 seconds. Just need a stop and a run. I don't know who you put in the hands of here. Cameron Crotchet picked up a foul. I'm not exactly sure what happened. It was well away from the ball. It's just his third. And I don't know. Coach Book was like, okay, well, that changes what we were going to do, but that's going to send Prather to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. Actually, he's going to shoot 2 because that's the 10th foul. They were in the double bonus. And so Prather to shoot 2, and that one missed badly. And honestly, if they were going to foul somebody, it's probably the best guy to foul on the floor right now. Second one's up. Made that one. Prather puts it up in front, but the Broncos will have the ball. There's a near steal, 13 seconds. Metcalf losing it, hassled. Clowder says run it, 6 seconds. Clowder lost it. Carr walked with it. You got to walk. They got the steal, and I mean, that's about as fit as it gets with Carr to go get that one and get the steal. That's about what he's done this entire game. Coach Blanchett wants a timeout. And Spring Hill climbed all the way back in this one. Really had an excellent opportunity right there. Devin Prather is going to finish with 1 point in this game, and it's going to be the biggest one of the night. Timeout full. We'll keep it right here. Do remind you, we're back in action on Tuesday. We actually do not take off for Christmas break yet until next Tuesday. Broncos will be back in action against Leavenworth. We'll have that pregame coverage at 5:40, tip-off at 6 o'clock from Spring Hill High School. Then we're back at it on January 4th as the Broncos get going right away at Paola. We'll have that for you as well on both Spring Hill Sports Live and Paola Sports Live, so stick around for all that. Man, the Broncos, what a valiant effort all the way around to come back in this one. I've mentioned it more than a few times here tonight, but it may end up being just a little too much in the end to overcome. Still got a chance, though. If you can get a steal here. See what they end up doing. You get a steal here, you'll have a chance. Carr to get it inbound. He'll throw it in way deep to Mahaffey. Mahaffey slams it down. Well, that's about as good as you could have drawn it up. That's how you end a basketball game at home. When you're trying to build something at Baldwin. When you're trying to win three, they won 3 games. They're 3-1 for the first time in 5 years. And when you're trying to build a program and get going back in the right way, you need games like this, and Baldwin got one. They got tested by a really scrappy Spring Hill team, but ultimately just a little too late. Spring Hill led for one time in this game, 42-41. And then a run-out dunk by Cole Mahaffey puts an exclamation point and the cherry on the sundae for the Bulldogs. Final score, 45-42. We'll talk about it next on the Shoemaker Collision postgame show. Stop by and see Joe and his gang there at Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center, Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center. They work with all insurance companies and can get you back on the road in no time. To learn more, visit them online at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095. 45-42, Broncos come up just short. Ladies won earlier tonight, 43-40. We'll recap both when we return on the Shoemaker Collision postgame show on your home for Bronco Athletics, Spring Hill Sports Live.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Pinky Plumbing in Spring Hill is a proud supporter of Bronco Athletics. Keeping your plumbing system in good shape can do wonders for your property's value and lifespan. Get exceptional plumbing services when you hire the plumbing specialist at Pinky Plumbing. At Pinky Plumbing, they take pride in their work and guarantee the best plumbing services in the shortest time possible at the most reasonable price. To learn more, give them a call at 913-568-8201 or visit pinkyplumbing.com. Go Broncos!
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
A great collision on the field? Awesome. An awesome collision on the road? Not so great. If that bad play does come your way, take your car to Shoemaker Collision and Paint Center. As Kansas City's premier auto collision repair center, they work on all makes and models, even RV, marine, aviation, motorcycles, and more. Shoemaker Collision offers free estimates and loaners, plus they will work with all insurance companies. Get your ride back in the game. Learn more at shoemakercollision.com or call 913-592-0095.
Back at here one final time. Final score on the boys' side of things, 45-42. The Bronco men dropping a heartbreaker, one that they battled all the way back from 17 down to lead with 2:28 to play in the game. They led 42-41. It was tied at 42 all and ended up just falling short, 45-42. Take a look at your scoring totals in this one. First up for Baldwin. Nobody with a lot from their bench tonight. This was a mostly starters. In fact, I'm just now recognizing this. No bench points. Not a single point from either team on the bench. That's wild. 15 points from Cole Mahaffey to lead all scorers somehow down the stretch. He really started making some buckets. 10 points from Caleb Carr, 11 points from Sam Darnell, all of those in the first half, most of those in the first quarter. 6 points from Joey Zembecki, and 1 point from Devin Prather for the Bulldogs, but that 1 point was a free throw that made the score 43-42, and then Mahaffey put the exclamation point with the dunk at the buzzer. For the Broncos, 12 points for Daniel Mitchell, including 10 in the third quarter to pull them back to within striking distance. 11 points from Luke Metcalf, 10 points from Reese Clowder, and 7 points from Cameron Crotchet. 4 guys in the box score for Spring Hill, and that's really going to be the difference. It's got to be a focus for Coach Book. It's a pretty good team with some guys that can play, but those guys younger, those underclassmen, some of those bench players are going to have to become scorers at times. Right now, 0-3 start for the Broncos. And Baldwin will move to 4-1. I'm sure you know the last time Broncos were 4-1. When was that? 2016. They were 4-1. And Spring Hill falls to 0-3. Ladies won earlier tonight, 43-40. Leading them in the game was Jenna Weber with 11. Kaylee Oakes had 10 in double figures. The flip side of things, they were able to get 8 girls in the score column, were the Broncos. So a split tonight on the road at Baldwin. We're back in action coming up on on Tuesday. We'll be at it. Tuesday pregame coverage at 5:40. Tip off at 6 o'clock as the Broncos welcome in the Leavenworth Pioneers here on Spring Hill Sports Live. That's going to do it for us tonight. Make sure you join us on Tuesday. Ladies win it here 43-40. The men fall 45-42 at Baldwin. And you've watched it all on your home for Bronco Athletics, Spring Hill Sports.
You've been watching Spring Hill High School Sports on your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live. Spring Hill Sports Live is presented by Strode Orthodontics, creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Learn more at StrodeOrtho.com. Also by and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your home for the Broncos, Spring Hill Sports Live.